Alright, what's up guys? I think there's only one person in here right now so far, it says up top. This is my first time ever doing a live like this. And yeah, you guys asked me a couple questions. I'm gonna wait for like one or two more people to get in here at least, or maybe not. Maybe I'll just start it because I'm gonna save it so you guys can like rewatch it later anyways. But I'm in the van right now, as you can see. I'm just hanging out. Hey. Oh, you guys are showing up. That's awesome. I wasn't even expecting that soon. Big Papa G Locks. Lokes, what's up, dude? Christian, what's up? J-Town, yeah, J-Town. J-Town. Okay, so we're just gonna jump straight into it because I don't know how much time I have and I don't know how long it's gonna let me actually like do this for. So we're just gonna jump right into it. Or maybe not, maybe not. Should we wait for like some people that have asked the questions to come in, or no? No? Just go straight for it? Alright, let's go like deep real quick. Let's go to like the first one. What inspired you to start traveling and how did you find God? Okay, that question is an amazing question, and I'm gonna answer the first part, or the second part first. How did I find God? And that's a crazy thing because, you know, my whole life, I spent like so many years in my life like searching for God and seeking out, because we as humans, you know, naturally we are spiritual beings. Naturally we want to feel connected to something, you know, and we're all kind of searching for meaning and purpose in life, you know. But in my life, I was searching everything. Like, I came from a broken home. I came from like a troubled family, dysfunctional family, you know, and I came from like, you know, I wasn't the best in school. I was a really troubled kid, you know. I was a bad kid, but I always had a heart, you know. I just tried to do a lot of things to kind of seek acceptance from people and stuff like that, and find my acceptance in the world, you know. And I had certain people in my life and certain things around me that would always bring me back to like Jesus and God and church and stuff like that. But, you know, being a rebellious young kid, you know, you tend to like, you rebel against that. You tend to want to go out into the world and find your own way and stuff like that. So, you know, that was what I did, man. I spent like the majority of my life always being like, you know, I'm gonna do it my own way. I ain't gonna listen to these people. I'm gonna find it out. I'm gonna seek it out in the world, and, you know, I'm gonna find what my purpose is and all that stuff, you know. And it wasn't until up until about like a year ago, oh no, not even, like 6-7 months ago, that, I don't know, is this even working right now? Let me know if you guys, like, let me know if this is even working, like audio wise and everything. Good, bad, good, bad. Let me know, let me know, let me know. Alright, I don't know. I'm just assuming it is. But like I was saying, all good? Alright, cool. Thanks to alright. Yeah, you got this is awesome. I can't believe I never did this before. But yeah, like I was saying, it wasn't until up at about like not even a year ago, like 8-9 months ago, where like, you know, it started like really hitting me, you know. And then I learned this Bible verse, or not even a Bible verse, but I learned it out of the Bible, and I don't remember how I came across it or what it was, but I learned that like our whole lives, like, we're seeking God, we're trying to find that purpose, we're trying to find that. But, you know, in the midst of all that, in the midst of like trying to like seek God and find our purpose, our whole lives, God is seeking us, you know. And God's kind of like pointing us to places and bringing things in our lives, you know, so that like kind of just like, hey, you know, I'm here, like, I want you guys to know that I'm here. But our whole lives, like, our human instinct is to kind of like push away from that, because we want to do everything on our own, you know. We don't want to be told the truth, and we don't want to be told what's right and what's wrong, you know. We kind of want to live a rebellious life and just do whatever feels right, you know. But it kind of hit me hard when I learned that, like, God seeks us first, man. Like, we don't really seek out God, we don't find God. God finds us. God comes and he takes us. But it's also like, and also an important point is like, nobody comes to God on their own terms. Like, nobody just wakes up in the morning and is like, you know what, I'm gonna give my life to God today, you know. It comes into like a process of like God wanting and like continuously like chasing you down, you know. And I don't know, I'm kind of getting scatterbrained because, you know, when you're editing or when you're making YouTube videos, you can edit this. I'm just here with you guys. But you know, how did I find God? I didn't find God. God found me. I was searching the whole world for God. I was searching value through other people, through other things, through musicians, through anything, man. Through the comment sections on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, you know. But God came and he took my heart. about 8 months ago, 9 months ago, and ever since then, you know, I had to make a sacrifice between making content that everybody wants to see and making content that I need to make, you know, content that like people need to see. I went from what people want to see to what people need to see, you know. And also in that process, I've learned that people actually do want to see it. People want to see people step out in their faith and share their faith in the world. People want to see someone who's bold enough to like go, because the world's chaotic, man. It's so much easier to like to just follow the trends, to follow the crowd, and to just throw yourself out there and do some stupid stuff and some stupid stunts to get people to like and subscribe to your stuff. But like, everyone's doing that, man. Everyone's doing that. People really want to see some people that are willing to just be bold in a world that's so chaotic and so hectic, man. Like, people, as much as you think people want to see what they want to see, you know, it's kind of the exact opposite. People want to see what they need to see, man. People want to see someone who's willing to step out and just be bold for that. So like, how did I find God? I didn't find God. God found me. I just had to be willing to like stop running, you know, drop my pride, drop my ego, and be like, you know, the thing that I'm running from the most in life is the thing that I actually needed the most in life, you know. And we're all seeking that acceptance. We're all seeking, you know, like some validation from the world, but you're never gonna get it, man. You're gonna spend your whole life just fighting for approval and fighting for acceptance, and it's not worth it, man. It's gonna wear you out. But okay. I think that was a rambling, but I think that was a good answer. Okay. Next question from RKB Videos. Do your family and friends think you're crazy? In today's world, if you have strong faith, people think you're nuts. Yeah. All my friends, okay, like all my friends, all my family, they all think I'm kind of crazy. And it's because when you go from like a radically like hectic, chaotic life, you're such a Jesus freak. And I mean that as a compliment. God bless, man. Hey, thank you. That was, I actually, like, the first thing I just answered, that was yours. That was your question. Right there. So that's awesome. I am a Jesus freak, and it's cool. I ain't ashamed to say that. But do my friends and family think I'm crazy? Yeah. Even like my dad. My dad is a Christian, and he's been a Christian for like 30 years, you know? And even he thinks I'm crazy, but he gets it, you know, because the fact that he is a Christian and he does like have faith and he is a believer, he understands. And like, he's always like, yeah, man, I'm never as extreme as you are, but like, I love the fact that you're getting like that and your stuff, and it's just amazing, man. But my friends, and like I was saying, it's kind of crazy because when you're coming from like a radically like hectic life and you're just living like for the world, and you're just wanting to like go out and just do crazy stuff, act like how people act, man. Act like how like young teenagers and young adults and young kids act, man. You know, and you're trying to fit in with everybody. That's the most important thing. When you're trying to fit in with everybody, man, it's like, it's crazy when you have a group of friends that all they want to do is party and hang out and get high and everything, and then they just see you kind of like step away from all that, and instead of like, hey man, like hit this, it's like, hey man, like let me talk to you about God. Like, hey, let's watch this sermon together. Hey, do you know that like it says this in the Bible? Do you know God like thinks this about you? And it's like, it's overwhelming to them, and I understand it, you know, but it also led me to having to like walk away from a lot of people in my life. And not like I walk away from them and never want to associate with them again, but it's just like, you know, you get to a point in life where, you know, you want better in your life, and you can't expect a lot of people to understand that, man. You can't expect everybody to understand that and agree with what you're doing, man. But it's just kind of a thing that you need to do. Like, if that's the biggest advice I can give to anybody that's coming into your faith, it's don't sacrifice, man. Don't compromise your faith to fit in with the crowd of people, man. Because I'm gonna tell you something else. Real quick. Story time with Gary in the van. My whole life, I was seeking acceptance from people. I was trying to like fit in and find that group of friends. But that group of friends that I was always truly seeking, it came when I stopped seeking that group of friends. It came when I stopped seeking validation from the world, and I started seeking a more intimate and closer relationship with God. And what I mean by that is, when I pulled back from these crowds of trying to fit in, when I pulled back from that and I started like attending church, and I know a lot of people have like opinions on church and stuff, and you know, church is not good, you don't need to go to church. And it's true, you don't need to technically go to the church, but it is cool. It is cool to jump in and be a part of that community, you know. But when I started like trying to be more involved in the church community and stuff like that, it was awesome because like every day, man, every day, it was like a new person just popped up in my life, like coincidentally just popped up in my life, you know? And it's like now in my like real life, not just the social media world, but in my real life, there's so many people, there's so many more people, man, that like, I have a whole new community of people in my life recently, and I'm actually going tomorrow after church to that Charlie Carr graveyard place. It's amazing. If you guys don't know it, look it up, because it's awesome. But we're going there tomorrow, and it's like literally my group of friends that I have in life now, besides like Willie, you know, Willie's always going to be like my brother, you know, but like all the people that I have in my life right now have literally been just like, they're all new people, man. My whole group of friends is like a whole new group of friends, and I literally just met them all within the last few months, and I feel like I've known them forever, man. And yeah, it's just amazing. But I think I got sidetracked. No, I didn't. What were we talking about? Do my friends think we're crazy? Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. But my new friends, they understand it, because, you know, a lot of them are Jesus freaks too, and we can kind of just be like, we can talk each other's ears off. And, you know, I never had anything like that in my life. I never had, you know, a place where like I could sit down and talk with friends, and they actually genuinely cared about what I was talking about, you know? Because a lot of people in your life, a lot of friends, a lot of family, a lot of just anything like that, like people just listen and nod their heads and just agree with what you say, just because, you know, that's what friends do. You tell them something that's on your heart, and they're just like, yeah, man, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. But like, to be around a community of people that actually genuinely care about what I have to say, and that genuinely want to like give thoughtful and heartfelt responses, rather than just like, yeah, man, that's cool, but like that take the time to respond and take the time to be there, man. It's worth it. So don't compromise your faith to fit in, man. It's not worth it. I mean, you are going to lose a lot of people in your life, but in the end, the people that you're going to gain, the people that God's going to put in your life, man, they're there, you know, and they're there, and it's the real deal. It really is the real deal. Okay, next question. What program / plug? This is gonna be like a music site, like music and stuff like that type of a question from David. What programs / plugins / other gear do you use for recording your songs? Also, what's your writing process like? Can't wait for the EP, man. Dude, you're awesome. Thank you. Thank you for always commenting, dude. I see you on everything. Your support's amazing. What programs do I use? I used to use a bunch of different ones. Like a lot of people start off on like Mixcraft and stuff like that, because that's a good beginner one. But I went to FL Studio. FL Studio is pretty awesome, and I used to use that a lot, but I never knew how to record in that, because it's such like a more like difficult. It's made for making beats and stuff like that. It's made for like hip hop producers and stuff. So it's like there's a harder process to like recording it. It's not just like press record and record. But I just recently found out how to record in that, which is cool. So I've been using that, and the plugin that I use for all my vocal effects and everything like that, like I don't use auto-tune. But hold up, I gotta respond to some of you guys real quick. Pause what I was just saying. Alright, we're gonna go back to Christian. What's up, dude? What do you think of no meat eating? I started eating chicken again this week. I was a vegetarian for literally like 5-6 years, and you know, when I started going out to eat, and I would go to, I don't know, should I sidetrack, or should I finish up what I was saying about the music thing? What do you guys want me to do? Talk about my music stuff real quick? Give you guys the scoop on that, or should I just start answering some of you guys' questions on the chat? Let me know. Let me know. I'm waiting for an answer. Music stuff or chat questions? Music stuff or chat questions? I need to know. Both. Alright. You asked the question, so I'll answer your question. And you responded first, so I'll definitely answer your question. What do I think of being like no meat eating? I personally don't have an opinion on it anymore, man. I think it sucks the way that like animals are treated and stuff, and it sucks that we like are into this factory farming and mass production of like animals and meat and stuff like that, and there's no real heart behind like going out and hunting for your food and stuff anymore. But I'm also not against eating meat. I'm not like a person that's just like, oh man, you better stop eating meat, brr. I used to be like that, but I'm not anymore, because I had a heart change, you know? And like Ben, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I really do. When I like okay, when I was a vegetarian, you know, I loved it. It didn't really make me feel any more healthy or less healthy. I know a lot of people say it does, but for me, it just didn't. It just kind of, like, I felt the same. But what really started to change in my life was, like, it just kind of bothered me sometimes, because I would go out to eat with my friends and my family, and it was just like, all I had to eat was like cheese sticks or some french fries or something, and they had these big cheeseburgers, and it was never like, man, I need a cheeseburger, I can't wait to eat meat again. It was never like that. It was never like that. But, you know, it was a part of it. Like, it was like, man, like, I'm missing out on, like, eating some stuff that, like, some protein and nutrients, you know. I'm missing out on a lot of that. And yeah, you can get that from plants, of course, you know, but, like, I'm not a person that's rich. I don't have a lot of money, and I'm not in a place where you can just grow a big old garden either. So it's kind of hard. But one of the big changes that happened in my life was I went on a music tour. I wasn't playing my music, but I was out on a tour with some of my friends, a Christian community up in Michigan. They invited me out, and I realized, and it hit me, you know, it hit me when I was out there, that, like, man, if I'm stuck in my ways, you know, because I started to really, like, come across the idea that, like, man, I'm just stuck in this mindset. Like, this is kind of like I'm being trapped. Like, it's a brainwash, you know. If you're not doing it for health, but if you're doing it because of, like, somebody else is telling you that it's the right thing to do, it's kind of like you're stuck in a mindset, man, and it's a form of brainwash from the world, you know, making you think that you have to be like that. But what was I saying? Hold on, let me see what you guys are saying real quick. Pause. What's up, Amy? But yeah, like I was saying, when I was out there, it started kind of working in my heart, in my mind before then, you know. Like, God was putting stuff on my heart like that. Like, man, like, dude, you don't have to be trapped into this no meat eating stuff. You don't have to, like, you don't have to do that. Like, and then when you read the Bible, and it says, like, God made all things, like, all things on this earth are good. And when it comes to, like, food, and when it comes to stuff in life, like, all things are good if you receive it with thanksgiving. Like, so when you're sitting around a table, like, when people, like, say grace and stuff like that, like, it's kind of a routine thing for people to do. But if you actually take that serious, and you actually, like, just look at your meal, look at your plate, and before you take that bite, and say, like, God, like, thank you for this food, like, thank you for this nutrition, thank you for, even if it's not the most healthy food, God, I just thank you for this, you know. I thank you for a full belly that I'm about to have, you know. Everything's good for you to eat, you know. And it sucks, but, like, it's very apparent in the Bible that there is a difference between value in animals and value in people. And I know people have an opinion on that, but that's all right, you know. They can. We live in a world where opinions rule over facts sometimes, so it's like, it's whatever. But you know, it's very apparent in the Bible, and that's what I choose. I'm not pushing that on anybody, but that's what I choose to get my truths from, you know. And it's very apparent in the Bible that we are, like, we're the highest of value. Like, Jesus didn't come to the earth and die for the cows. He didn't come to the earth and die for the chickens and for the birds. He put them here because that's part of his beautiful creation, and we should respect that. But at the end of the day, he came and died for us. He came and died for humans. He came to die for the people that were made in the image of God. Like, we're made in the image of God, man. Cows ain't made in the image of God, you know? But we are. Not to say that we should, like, disrespect the animals and just start slaughtering up all the animals, but at the same time, like, no, man, you can eat meat. Don't make anybody make you feel guilty for that, you know, because the same people that, like, I don't know, it's like the same people that will pass judgment on people for being Christians are people like vegans and vegetarians who, like, condemn people and put people down, like, especially vegans, man. Like, if you're, and I'm nothing against vegans either, because, you know, there's cool vegans and then there's the extremists, and then like, but there's vegans that will, like, they're literally, like, even if you're a vegetarian, it's not good enough in their eyes. Like, you're just like, oh man, like, ah, and they're just like jump down your throat and think that they're better and everything because they don't eat any animal products. And it's like, man, God doesn't care about any of that stuff, man. He doesn't care about, oh, I don't drink milk and I don't eat animal products. He does not care, man. God cares about you being in a relationship with him, you know? And you don't live for them people. So don't try to, like, live for those people's acceptance, man. I promise you. Like, literally, wake up every day, live for God, pursue God, and that's really, that's all that matters. That's all that matters, man. I promise you. Okay, what else? I've always loved your videos, and I was thinking of traveling the world. Thanks, man. Thanks for that comment. It's not a question, but it's an awesome comment. Thank you guys for watching it. Like, I know I don't post, like, the most, like, viral type of content, you know. So the people that do come, like the 7 of you that are in here, it's going up to like 10, backing up and down. But, like, all of you guys that watch these videos and subscribe, like, you guys are here for a real reason, and it's beyond like just some like entertainment. It's because there's like a real connection, and I appreciate that. Like, I really do appreciate that, because you know, we're all just people. I don't try to put on like some facade or some fake image to try to get you guys to you know, be here. Those of you that are here, you guys are here because you really want to be, and I appreciate that. When it comes to traveling the world, dude, travel the world. I know I posted a video not too long ago about like traveling won't fix your life, and it's because it won't. Traveling, like, if you're not happy where you are, don't go around the world thinking that that's going to make you any better or make you feel any better, because it's really just going to make you, like, it's going to kind of do the opposite, because you're going to go to all these places that you think are beautiful and going to fix your life, and then you're going to get there while you're still miserable and still empty inside, and you're going to be like, dang, these places are beautiful, but like, dang, I still don't feel any better. And that's what it is. Like, a lot of times with rich people, they work their whole entire lives to get rich, just to be in their mansions and stuff, and it's like, it's not fulfilling, you know? And as an example with that, like, if you look at Jake Paul and Logan Paul, two of the biggest like internet people out there right now. If you look at their lifestyle, like, they had their dreams come true. They're millionaires, man, multi-millionaires. They make millions of dollars like we make dollars, you know, and it's crazy. But if you watch the small stuff inside their videos, like, they just kind of have, like, their house is bigger, but in that big house, they're doing the exact same thing that we are. You know, if we're sitting on our phones on our couches, like, man, scrolling through Instagram or something, like, what's the difference if you're doing that in a trailer or if you're doing that in a big mansion? Like, you can only be in one spot at a time. You know, you can only be in that one position. And then when you watch their videos, it's like they have millions of dollars, but they talk about being bored. You know, they just, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, there's nothing against having money, and there's nothing against traveling the world. It's just like, who are you before you do all that? Because you can be a rich man and be empty inside, or you can be a poor man and filled up inside. And you could also be a rich man who's filled up inside, who can do amazing things with the stuff he has, with the amazing resources that he has, you know? So it's all about, it all comes down to, like, in here, man. And it comes down in here. So if I can give you any advice when it comes to traveling the world, go do it. Because I'll tell you what, some of the greatest experiences I've ever had in my life, though, were when I just kind of like had a spur of the moment, spontaneous decision to just go for it and just see the world, you know, and just experience things. Even if I had money or not at the time, you know, it's like the best experiences, the best stories that I can look back in my life and tell are times when people ask me to go places or go on trips or go somewhere. And it's like, whether I had money in my pockets or not, I was just like, yeah, I gotta go. I have to say yes. This is gonna be awesome. I want to experience it. It's gonna be a story to tell. And they were always ended up being the most beautiful experiences, the coolest lessons learned, the coolest this, the coolest that. And you know, it's not like it's always the greatest, but like, you know, at the end, the big picture, man, it's been like the greatest times. So yeah, travel the world if you get the chance. Do you pick up hitchhikers? No, I don't pick up hitchhikers. I mean, listen, I'm more of like, okay, when it comes to hitchhikers, I'm not like opposed to picking up hitchhikers. Definitely pick up hitchhikers all the time, because like you watch like documentaries and stuff, and like you get like cool experiences, you get to meet cool people, hear cool stories, you know, maybe be able to pour into like the life of somebody who's like lost and trying to find himself in the world by trying to find himself in the world, you know, and by him finding himself in the world is by him finding himself in your car, so you're able to pour into him, you know, what the world was never able to give him. So you can, or her, you know, but like you can. There's good experiences that can come from that, you know, but we also live in a world where it's like, I'm driving down the street sometimes and and there's like, it's in the rainy day, or it's in the middle of the winter time, and it's like, I see people that are walking, and I'm just like, man, I would love to pull over and just ask them if they want to ride. I would love to just pull over and help them. But you know, we also live in a world where people can get the wrong idea about that, you know, people can think that like you're a murderer or you're a killer or something like that, so they almost like get scared if you were to do that. So you kind of got to be weary when it comes to that. But I think you should pick up hitchhikers, man. I think it's cool. I think people need a hand, and it's like there's so many privileged people in this country that I'm in America, that like there's a lot of people out there who just have troubled lives and are just trying to get from point A to point B. And it's like, if you're going that way anyways, like there's so many times I was just walking around and it was like, man, it would be awesome if like someone would just stop already and pick me up. Like, it's freezing, but nobody ever did. And it's cool, I understand. But you know, I've been on both ends of that, and I don't pick up hitchhikers, but I in the future, you know, possibly. What else? Oh, Amy, this is a deep question. This is a deep question, and it's a touchy subject. and I'm not gonna, but I'm not afraid to answer it because, you know, it's real life. It's a real concern. Let's see, where'd it go? There it is. How do you feel about the LGBT community being Christian? Here's the thing. The Bible makes it very clear that, like, a man shouldn't lay with a man and a woman shouldn't lay with a woman and stuff like that, you know. And in my heart of hearts, God made, okay, this is gonna be really deep and personal right here, but or like just real and raw. But in my opinion, look, there's one way to bring life onto this planet, and that's between a guy and a girl. Now, don't write me off yet. Listen to my whole spew. Listen to my whole thing. I think about it like this: guys have a key, and girls have a lock. All right, and when you put them two things together, you can create life, and that's how God designed it. God designed it for men and women to be together, for a man to get who he is from God, and a woman to get who she is from God, you know, and come together and just make a power couple. And but we also live in a world where people are lost and people are confused. But not once did Jesus ever look at anybody and hate them. Like, God loves everybody. And people ask me all the time, like, how do you, because literally 2 members of my family are gay, you know, and it's just like, well, how do you approach that? Like, and people come up to me all the time, like, how do you approach that? Like, how do you deal with that? And it's like, man, how did Jesus deal with that? How would Jesus have dealt with that, man? He would have loved them anyway. He would have loved them anyway, just as they are. Because no matter if you think that, like, you have the ability to judge if a person is going to hell or heaven, like, you don't, man. Only God knows what's going on in that person's heart, man. Because God says we don't look at the outward of appearance. We judge by their heart. And it's like, that's not really truly my place to judge, you know. But the Bible is, you know, straight up when it says, like, you know, it's only between a man and a woman. And I believe that, you know, I believe that. But I also have a heart for people that of everything, and of all over, you know. And I know that that's a touchy subject and not a lot of people want to hear that, but it just is what it is, man. And it's like, I don't know, I don't want to go too deep into that because I don't know how real I can get on here, but I don't know. Your job is to not go around and condemn people for what they do, man. Your job is to just be a representation of God in front of people, and they can take it or leave it. Like, that's really what that comes down to, man. I don't know. But are you going to rock a wood-burning stove in the van by Love the Woods? Dude or girl, I don't know if you're a girl or guy, but that would be amazing. I talked about it a lot, like putting one up in the corner, but I don't know how to do it safely so that, like, my van won't catch on fire and burn down. So if anybody out there, if you can link me in any videos or teach me how to build one, I would love to do that because it's awesome. And it's like saving a lot of money too, so you don't have to buy like propane and little heaters and stuff to throw in here. But yeah, that would be awesome to put a wood burning stove inside the van. I think that would be great. I think that would be unique too. I don't know if many people do that because of the sketch factor, but I think it would be kind of cool. Amy, let me know if that was an answer, if that was a good enough answer to you though, about the LGBT thing, because I know it's a touchy subject. I know it is. I know it is. But I'm trying to answer that with like the purest heart possible, a non-biased opinion, just true. Christian, are those adventures also seeking for true love, like the girl from your song 6 years past, seeking your heart reflected? What do you mean by that, Christian? Are those adventures also seeking for true love, like the girl from your song 6 years past? Let me know what you mean by that a little bit more. I think you're meaning like, I don't know. Just go deeper onto that question. Oh, okay, here we go. Like searching for our kid's mother, your kid's mother. I don't know. I don't have kids. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't have any kids. You hippie? No. You can call me that. People do. I got dreads and I dress, I guess, like with that look. So, I mean, you can call me that if you want. It's cool. I don't think I am. I mean, I kind of fall into that category, I suppose, superficially. Nothing wrong with that. Would you be able to minister in Atlanta for free? Would you feel comfortable ministering in one black church? Yeah, that'd be amazing. If you have an opportunity for like that for me to come and like speak at a church and share my testimony and stuff, I would love to. And no, like literally the part like a black church, like that's amazing. Because actually one of the craziest things, I'm gonna tell you a story real quick. One of the craziest things is like what I've learned, no matter like the color, no matter anything, you know, like I feel like God gives certain people an ability to kind of like speak to people and to connect with people. And a lot of the places that I hang out in my city or around like that type of community and stuff, and you know, it's amazing when like, I don't know, it's amazing because I've been around like people that are like gangsters and people that are like these tough people, you know, but like for some reason, hold on, what'd you say? Yeah, man, can I message you my church address? And yeah, definitely do that. But yeah, that'd be amazing. Definitely do that. But yeah, like I've talked to some of the toughest people in the world, the biggest like people in the world, man. And it's like the conversations always lead to them like breaking down, not breaking down like crying, but just breaking down and like telling me their life stories. And it's just like black or white, we're all just people, you know, black or white. Like God doesn't look at like, oh, these people need to be approached differently because they're different colors. Like you bring truth and let truth speak for itself. Like truth is like, it doesn't look at color, man. Truth is just not about that. Like you speak truth and it relates to people, you know, and I don't know, it's just amazing. I've seen some of the like the toughest people, I'm telling you, break down and tell me their life stories, and it's crazy because I'm just like a little 23-year-old skinny dude with dreads, and it's just like, I don't know, truth is more powerful than anything that we can do. Truth is stronger than any amount of like muscle we could have, any amount of anything. Like truth is truth. Okay, yeah, awesome, we'll do. Okay, cool. I don't know, like, do you know how to message me? Do you have any way to like, I don't know if there's like a I don't even know, is there like a inbox on YouTube? You are the best thing on YouTube so far. You're an inspiration. That comment right there is the best thing I've read on YouTube all morning, and that is the biggest inspiration. Like, I don't know, knowing that I can make this stuff and you guys are inspired or affected by it, like that's amazing. But I don't know, I'm trying to like get some better lighting in here. Amy, thank you for that. I'm glad you understood where I was coming from. But yeah, like that comment, that is inspiration to me right there. Like that's inspiration. Hearing things like that, like, I don't know, that keeps me going. Like, it really does keep me going. I feel adventurous, like going places or events and hoping there's someone there to connect with and love purely. Dude, Christian, yeah, I feel you on that, man. I don't think it's like, it's not wrong to seek love. It's not wrong to seek like a partner in a relationship. It's not wrong at all. Like I said, God designed us to come together and be a person. Like God doesn't ever say like there's stories in the Bible of people who just were single for life, you know, and never got married or never built a relationship like that. And God designed some of us for singleness. He designed some of us, and you know, there is a gift of singleness because there's certain things you can do when you're by yourself that you can't do necessarily when you're in a relationship with somebody else. There's a freedom in that, you know, and God wants you to use that time to grow deeper into Him. But also, like, He built us to be in a relationship. God says, like the men aren't designed, men or women, we're not designed to be alone. Like, so He, like in the Bible, it talks about how like from a man perspective. Like he says, like men were not created to kind of be alone. So he's going to create for them a helper, a perfect helper. And that is a woman, you know? And men and women are like completely equal. They have to play different roles. Like a woman has an amazingly beautiful role to play in her life. And she's the nurturer and like all that stuff for the child and the family. And then the man is like the provider, the builder, you know? And that together, when you bring that together, that creates like, that creates really what a power couple should be, you know? And, but man, I'm so guilty of that. I'm so guilty of like, I'm a hopeless romantic. I tell you that, like, I really am. Like, I have a huge heart, and I can't wait to like meet that person who I can share my heart with and build a life with and build a family with. I really can't, like, and that's always in the back of my heart and my mind. But you know, at the same time, I've been learning, like, sometimes we seek a relationship to fill what's like missing inside of us. We seek a relationship to kind of fill the gap of what's in us instead of filling that gap. Like, God doesn't want you to be a half person and to find your other half. God doesn't want you to find your other half. God wants you to find the other whole. He wants you to become whole in Him, in truth, sound, found, like your foundation solid in Him. And He's waiting for a woman. Right now, he's building a woman for you, dude. He's building a woman for you. And women out there, He's building the perfect man for you, you know? And like, He doesn't want you to be a half person. He wants you to be a whole person. And He wants you to go out and find another person who's whole and is complete in themselves, you know? And hold on a second, I gotta plug in my charger. Dying fast. Good thing I got a portable charger. Hoping this is gonna work. Hold on a second. Hold up. Let's see if it's charging. Yeah, it's charging. Alright, yeah, like I was saying, I'm guilty of that all the time. But one more piece of advice I can give you when it comes to relationship stuff. Don't go to places, like, don't go to a club, don't go to a bar, don't go to places like that to seek the woman or man that God thinks, or that you think God wants in your life. Follow God, seek God purely and solely seek God. Go to more things, and don't go to church groups, don't go to things to find a woman or find a man, but go to those things because you want to dive deeper with God. And like, you're going to be surprised, you're going to find, and you're going to stumble across some other people who are there because they want to dive deeper in God. And then there's just like this flame, there's just this fire, you know, that gets lit, and it's like, wow, you love God? Like, you love God? I love God. Like, oh, let's love God together. Like, let's create God together. Like, and that's what God really wants, man, out of a relationship. It's not about superficial things. Oh, she looks good, or he looks good, or this stuff or that stuff. It's like, you know, there's not wrong. There's nothing wrong with like wanting to seek a relationship, man, because I'm there too. You know, but don't make that your sole mission in life is to build a relationship. Make your sole mission to seek God and to build a relationship with God. And then all the other stuff will come with it. Like God says, seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all things will be added to you. All these things will be added to you, you know? So just seek Him first, and you'll be surprised, man. And it's like, I haven't found a relationship either, you know? But I've met amazing people with amazing testimonies of people who have, and their relationships are strong. They're solid, man. Okay, Wade. Is begging a bad thing? Like traveling broke, spare change, anything helps sign? No, that's not a bad thing at all. There's people, like I said earlier, there's people that are super privileged in this world, man, and they would love to help you out. They would love to just give a hand. And it's like, there's a difference between like begging, as in being a freeloader, and not wanting anything out of life, but you just want handouts from everybody. There's a difference between that, and there's a difference between like traveling the world and being okay with the bare necessities. Like, if you're okay with the bare necessities and you're not trying to exploit people, if you're not out there with a sign, like there's people out there that pretend to be like sick and ill and homeless just because like, and they actually have homes and cars just because they want to get money, and they get more money than people that work by handouts. Like, there's a difference between people who really need the help, who can really use the benefits of a couple bucks to get them from point A to point B, or some food in their stomach, and people who are just out there begging in a way of like being freeloaders, man. There's a difference between a freeloader and a person who's just kind of like, who needs help. And there's nothing wrong with traveling the world, man. There's nothing wrong with that at all. There's different types of people. Some people want a big house, a car, a job, the family, the whole 9 yards. And some people just want to be, you know, bare necessity. I got a backpack on, two set of clothes, and we're good to go. You know, like people, you just want different things out of life. There's nothing wrong with that at all. People look down on that. That's just, you know, don't let that affect you. How do you feel about puffing some weed? I feel it's better than alcohol. Okay, here's my opinion on that. It is better than alcohol, I guess, you know, in a worldly perspective. But that was one of my biggest like vices in life, you know. It was because it was so easily accessible. Like, I've never done any hard drugs. I've never done anything bad like that. But I have smoked a lot in my life, you know. And it got to a point where it was like, man, I wasn't able to sleep at night. I was rolling around like just anxious and just like, I needed to just like do that, you know. And it was to the point in life sometimes where it was like, man, I would literally try to scrounge up change just because I knew my friends would give me a good deal. So if I got like $5, I could get it enough to last me like a day or two. And it was just like, it's not necessarily bad, you know, but at the same time, it comes in a perspective of anything else. It's like, is it an idol in your life? Is it something that like, do you put that first in your life? Is your life all about needing to get high, you know? And I don't think that God's gonna like throw anybody in hell because they smoke weed. And I'm not against people who do, really. But what I am against is like dependency. And I know a lot of people think that like weed isn't addictive and stuff, and maybe it's not physically addictive. But for me, like mentally addictive and like kind of physically, because I couldn't sleep without it, like it brought me to a point, it was like, man, this is kind of controlling me a little bit. Like, this is kind of like, sometimes I route my day onto how I can get some weed, how I can smoke, you know? And it was like, it got to a point in my life where it was like, man, this stuff is really controlling me. It's controlling me, you know? It's controlling me. And I didn't want to admit that. Nobody really does, because it's not like heroin or it's not like cocaine or something crazy, you know? It's just weed. But some people they can do it once and twice a week, and you know, they're just okay with it, you know, they're fine. But then there's other people who, like, I have friends that can't enjoy their lives unless they're high. I have friends that won't go like hiking, they won't go into the woods, they won't go on trips, they won't leave their house, they won't even like want to hang out in their house unless they're getting high. And it's like, you have to just check, is that ruling your life? Is that numero uno in your life? Like, or is that your bonding experience between your friends? Is like, we're only together because that's what we have in common, we like to smoke weed? Or is it like, that's just like, I don't know. I'm not against it, I'm not opposed to it. I had to stop it because like, it was ruling my life. And you know, I was spending money that I should have been putting towards like other things in life for that, and it was just, in my life, it just wasn't working. So I'm not opposed to it, really. And there's nothing in the Bible that says nothing wrong with it, but or there's anything wrong with it, I don't think, that I've learned yet. It says to be sober-minded, you know, but like, you can be under the influence, in my opinion, of smoking weed and still be sober-minded. Like, it's the difference between like if you're like, my dad will always tell you, he's like, I'd rather be around somebody who smokes weed any day than someone who's drunk. And it's like, yeah, whatever. But you know, it's true in a way. It's like, you can sit around a fire with somebody who's smoking, you know, and they're just there, you know, no matter how much they smoke, they're kind of there, you know, they're still a person. But if you're around someone who's getting like wasted and just slamming down and just getting drunk, it's like, man, that causes fights, that causes drunk driving, that causes crashes and death and alcohol poisoning and stuff like that. So it's like picking the lesser of two evils, you know. That's my opinion on it. Nothing wrong with it, I guess, but if it's ruining your life, then you got to get rid of it. Don't let anything rule your life. That's kind of the big thing. What do you think about dreams while sleeping? Okay, there's different things in dreams, man, because there's like the wisdom and the magic of the world, like witchcraft and black magic and the devil stuff. That's real. That is power in the world, man. That is really real. That's not like some crazy stuff. And yeah, like a lot of people, they fake it, but like, that is real. And then there's like the heavenly wisdom, the heavenly like truths and the heavenly stuff, man. And it's like, your dreams can be like taken over by evil, and your dreams can be like things of God. God speaks to you in your dreams. God loves to talk to us in our dreams and give us messages and stuff like that, you know, if we understand them and know how to like understand it and break it down, like, okay, what does this mean? But also, a lot of times in your dreams there'll be like darkness, and there'll be stuff that like shouldn't be in there. And the Bible's clear about people who like speak in their dreams and talk in their dreams and talk to ghosts and talk to like demons and play with Ouija boards and that type of a realm. Like that's a no-no. But God also comes on the other end, and he will speak in your dreams. He will talk to you. He will relay messages or put just reminders in your mind and stuff. So it's like, it all depends on what the dream's about, you know? I've had people tell me some crazy stuff about their dreams, and it just is what it is. That scare, like I said, stuff like that, you just wake up, get on your knees in your room, and just talk to God. Be like, God, I don't know what this is. I don't want this in my life. It's happened to me, you know, and just work with God. Like, your battle in life is not to wake up every day and fight evil by actually going out and boxing evil. The way you fight evil is by walking this way and fighting the good fight. You know what I mean? Like, if you sit here and you try to fight the devil every single day, if you try to get up every day and box the devil, like, we're not that strong of people, you know? And it's like, we're just going to get worn out. We're going to get worn out, man. And it's just like, what are we going to be able to do after we're worn out? But what we're really supposed to fight, how you really fight the devil, how you really fight evil, is by not looking towards the devil and saying, oh, rah, 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 but turning to God and saying, I want to follow this way, this way, this way. If you walk towards God instead of towards the devil to fight him, where do you think you're going to go? God's got you. God's got you. But the devil, he's not pushed away by like, he's not pushed away by like people being like, devil, don't do that to me, devil, stop, devil, stop. To him, that's just like if a bully, like if you're picking on, like if a bully's picking on a little kid and the little kid's like, stop, 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 the bully just gets a thrill off that and wants to pick on him harder, you know? But like if the bully would turn away and like go somewhere else or talk to somebody in power, like the principal or someone who could help him, instead of trying to tell the bully to stop, the greater power, the principal, the person in charge, the better person can go and stop the bully and get you away from the bully, rather than you just trying to do it on your own strength, because you can't. Jimmy, yes, we can do music soon, dude. Yes, glad you're on here, dude. Ever heard of yurt? I think you'd like and enjoy one / enjoy one. No, can you tell me what that is, please? I would love to know what yurt is. That's kind of funky. I never heard of that before. The teepee. What do you mean by that? Like, it's something that you can camp in? Like a tent, teepee type of thing? Traveling hut. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm going to look it up right now. I'm going to look it up. We're going to Google it together. We're going to Google what it is. Google.com. Yurt. Oh, okay. Is this what we're talking about? Carrie, what's up? Oh, I didn't expect you to be on here. That's awesome. What's up? These things are cheap. They're not even that much. And this one has like a stove in it. What? That's awesome, man. If I was rolling through the woods and I saw somebody with that, like, that's awesome. That it really looks like a teepee. That's so cool. And you can get all different sizes. Yeah, that's awesome. I never heard of that before, but thank you for that. I'm gonna have to look into that because that's cool. What was I talking about before, like a long time ago? Oh, the music stuff. The music. Yeah, Jimmy, since you said something about music, we'll go back to talking about that. I use FL Studio to record everything that I do now, and for the plugins for like the vocal effects and everything, I use a plugin, a VST called Easy Mix. Yeah, Easy Mix, and I run everything through there, and it makes it sound beautiful. You know, for what you can get from like a home studio. You know, you can't expect. You know, even though I'm guilty sometimes of like wanting like a Hollywood studio, like big producer sound from like a bedroom, like that was one of the biggest things, you know, too, with like insecurity and not feeling like my music was good enough, because I was trying to compete with people who have like a bajillion-dollar budget, and I have like a couple things that fit in my backpack, you know. You know, when I finally got into a position where I was able to like overlook that and just be like, okay, I can't get that sound, you know, necessarily, so I just got to accept what I have. And then I got a couple things, and now I just work with the best I have. Like, never use never let like the lack of like what everybody, not having what everybody else has, stop you from doing what you do, because like it's just dumb, man. It's just gonna hold you back. Like, dumb is maybe not the best way to say it, but it's just dumb. Don't let that hold you back, man. You can do a lot with a little. I was thinking about the astral travel stuff, and like, nah, my body is my house, because I felt like dying, you know, I know. Dude, you know, I used to be into astral travel stuff and all that stuff too. You know, I came from the New Age and all that stuff, but I like what you said about how, like, hold on, let me read it one more time. Because I felt like dying, leaving it all behind. Like, that's deep stuff, man. Thank you for sharing that, because I feel like a lot of people go through that in life, man. A lot of people like feel like they don't want to live anymore, or like life's just so hard on them. They just want the easy way out, and they just want to get out of it. But like, man, life is beautiful. There's homeless people that I've met, man, that are happier than people that are rich. And it's just so true, and it's an eye-opener. It's like, how can somebody that has nothing, like literally nothing, nowhere to even sleep at night, be happier than some people that have like mansions, you know? It's just weird. But life's not so bad, man. Life's beautiful. And it's like, the more of us that like take the time, like, man, it says in the Bible that like the son, like, people were waiting for the sons of God to be made manifest, so I'm getting worked up thinking about it, because that's deep. But what that means is like the world's groaning, the world's just like crying out, you know, for like the right thing, the truth, someone to lead the way and show them the way to like what we're all searching for. And that's community, that's our purpose, our value, you know. And like when it says the sons of God, or the people are groaning for the sons of God to be made manifest, like, groaning sometimes doesn't look like, hey, please come here, I need your help. Sometimes groaning looks like, get away from me, I don't want your help, I don't need your help, I don't want to hear what you have to say, I don't want to hear that, and that's a wall build up. In reality, that person needs it so badly. They so badly need what you have. If you're a Christian, if you believe in God, man, you know, that person who's saying, nah, man, shut up, I don't want to hear that, like, no. It's like, those people, man, those people need it. They need it, and they're begging for it. They're groaning for it. They want somebody that's not willing to, like, when they say, man, shut up and get away. They don't want someone to just be like, whatever, I tried, and just walk away. No, what they're saying is, nobody in my life was ever stern with me. Nobody ever just grabbed me and just shook me and said, man, I love you. You know, I care about you. I'm here for you. And it's like, that can change a life, man. That can change a life. And people need that, man. Don't ever get discouraged about like how built somebody is, or how timid someone looks, or how mean someone looks. It's like, man, God's bigger than anything. God's bigger, man. And if you walk with faith, if you walk in truth, like, you'll break down walls, man. You'll break down walls regardless of the size of you and the person. Like, you'll break down walls. I promise you that. Life's beautiful, man. I don't have that much, man. I have me, myself, in my van, in a house. Like, the house that I moved into, like, I'm ready to get back out of it. I'm like, for the summer, I'm back out of it, man. I'm getting out of there. And I'm going back to the van life, the simplistic stuff, man. Because it's like, I wanted more because I wanted to be able to say I had more, you know? But I don't care about that, really. At the end of the day, I just don't. I wanted to look better in the eyes of people, like, whoa, I have a house now. But it's like, in reality, man, I don't care about that. Like, this van is good enough for me. Like, I got space, I can do whatever I want up in here. But I don't know. I'm happier with less. That's just me, you know? I don't know, that was a side tangent, but I'm not into Christianity, but someone told me once Jesus' robe a staff or like a makeshift tent. Hey, I never heard that before, but that's cool. Like stick in the ground robe as the teepee thing. I mean, hey, it could work. It could work. I mean, it really would. Like you just take the stick, wrap it. Yeah, that's a good point. You going to live in the van throughout winter? Winter's pretty much over around here. I mean, I don't know where you're from, but winter's over. Basically, I think it's spring. I don't even know. When does spring technically even start? But from like here on out, I'm gonna start slowly moving back into the van. Like it has a flat tire, and I need to get some what's it called, transmission fluid put in there and everything to get it like ready and back on the road full time again. But that's the goal. Like I never got to like full out totally straight up like live out of this thing like I really wanted to. And I think things like this, like when I go back to California this summer and when I take this van everywhere, like to be able to go live with you guys like this and share the experience, like to make YouTube videos and edit them, that's one thing. That's awesome, you know? But I feel like there's such a crazier connection between like just being able to come out and do stuff like this, like just live. And imagine if like we were all just traveling together to like California on live or like Colorado mountains or like just anywhere, man. Just, I don't know. I think that's going to be cool. And it's like sitting here hanging out with you guys. It's like I literally have friends with me, you know, while I'm just sitting in the van. So imagine if we were somewhere like the Grand Canyon or somewhere like that. Like, it'd be awesome. And you guys left some like some weird comments. I'm gonna go back and just call you people out. I ain't gonna read it, but I'm gonna call you people out real quick. Something me puppy, weird comment. Yeah, yeah, you left a weird comment too. I don't know about all that. Hold on. I seen a comment I didn't get the answer yet. One last question. What would you say to youth today on homosexuality and sex before marriage? You know, hold on. Getting a divorce van sounds right for me. Just bought one. Building it out now. Man, do it. Love it. Like, live it. It's awesome, man. And the fact that like you have a van that you're willing to build out and like experiment with and do whatever, like this van, I'm building like a desk over here for it. But I mean, like besides that, the van was in such nice shape inside when I got it. Like I got the van with the intent to like rip everything out, strip everything out, and rebuild it and rebuild like my own thing in it. But like it was just so nice when I got it, so I didn't want to like rip it all up. COD Zombie, what's up, dude? Thank you for being here. But yeah, I didn't want to like rip it apart. Like it was just so nice, like this bed back here and everything. Like it pulls up to be like a nice seat. Got cup holders in the middle if you pull this down. It's on like, I ripped it off the tracks though because it didn't work anyways, like the electronic, like lifting it up and down. But I just didn't want to like rip everything out because it was so cool. So I'm kind of envious of the fact that you get to like take yours apart and just build it out. And you should actually, I don't know if you make YouTube videos, but you should literally make YouTube videos about that and document the process, because it'll be something you'll probably be like happy to look back on one day. And it'd be cool just to kind of like just document and share with the world. Van life's a pretty cool thing. Oh, I got sidetracked again. Back to that lady's comment. Just subscribe to you. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. I really, really do. Like more than you know. You just subscribed to probably one of the most real YouTube channels on YouTube, by the way. Just saying. And I ain't just talking myself up. I'm serious, man. Like, everybody else is out trying to do whatever, man. We're just here being real. But, what do I say to, like, the youth that talk about, like, that want, like, premarital, like, sex? That's a deep topic. I'm glad you asked that, though. People are going to do what people do. You know, but if we're speaking from the Bible perspective, like I always do, man, God says marriage is between a husband and a wife, you know, or sex is between like a husband and a wife, and there's really nothing wrong with that act, you know, but it's just like if you love someone enough to take that intimacy with them, use it to have that intimacy with them, marry that person. You know what I mean? Like, if you're like, don't just go to the clubs or whatever every night and just look for some girl that you can take advantage, or vice versa, you know, and just try to like get what you can get from them. Like, that's like, if you love like, I'm coming from a man's perspective, man. If you love a girl, like, don't just take her innocence from her, you know. If you love that girl, man, marry her, and then you can do whatever you want, respectably. Then, like, God says it's okay to have sex. Like, that's, like Christian just said, like, that's life making, man. That's a bond. That's a beautiful bond to share. But like, a lot of girls just kind of give them, nah, sex is for fun, like dancing. Hey, you're a bad influence, Wade. But like, there's just a lot of girls out there that, like, I don't know, I see it. They seek their value, and like, they just throw themselves at guys, you know, to be accepted in a group of guys, or to be cool. And to me, that breaks my heart, man. It breaks my heart, because when you look at somebody, you should look at them as like a son or a daughter of God, you know? And you should look at them as like a brother, as a sister, you know? And it's like, when I see girls like that, just the value in who they are, you know, for the acceptance of a guy, and vice versa, you know? It breaks my heart, because all they're doing is seeking validation, man. They're seeking something. They're seeking to be, they just want to feel like they're accepted, like someone loves them, man. And it's like, that's just not the way to show them. But you know, some people want that stuff, and that's the worldly ways. You're free to do whatever. You are, though. It's free will. Not saying it's right, but you are. We've literally been on here for an hour already, over an hour. Dang, I gotta do this live stuff more often. Okay, here's the question for all you 8 people that are watching right now. Can you, all 8 of you, I'm pointing at you, can all 8 of you leave a comment down below and say yes or no? Should I make more live streams? Should I do more stuff like this, where I'm just hanging out here in the van, but like when I'm actually out doing stuff, when I'm on hikes, when I'm on adventures and stuff? Should I do more live streams like this? Is this something that you guys would want to see more of? Yes or no? Yes or no? We're taking a poll right now. Okay, and while you guys are saying yes or no, only one person said something yet. I know there's 8 of you up in here. Expect 8 responses. No. Yes or no? Okay, but do you find it hard trusting? While you guys are answering, I'm gonna respond to this. Thank you, all 3 of you guys so far responded. I appreciate it. Do you find it hard trusting women these days? In these modern days. Yeah, I do. I really do. And vice versa. Is like, do women find it hard to find trusting men nowadays? Yeah, I'm sure they do, you know, because that's just the world we live in, you know what I mean? And I don't know. I'm getting sidetracked by these comments, but yeah, man, it's like, I really do, because it's like, I don't know. It's hard because people are tainted by the world, man. They become the world. They become this. They become that, you know? And it's like, you can't expect somebody to just straight up change. You know, you can't expect that. But it's like, if you find it hard to find trusting people, stop looking in the same places you've been looking, you know? And that's something that I got to learn myself, you know? Something I got to hear myself. And it's like, sometimes I'm looking for, you know, and when everyone's guilty of it, the guys or girls, you're guilty of looking for like the best looking person, or the coolest looking person, or how that person looks, and this and that. But it's like, what if we just didn't worry about that? What if we just worried about like I've been saying, man, what if we just worried about pursuing God? Like, just pursuing God, man, and leading ourselves to places where we could be around more pure-hearted people. And there's no perfect people. Don't get me wrong. You're never going to find someone that's 100% perfect. But, like, I read something before, and it's like, it's not about finding a perfect person. You know, it's about finding somebody who like, who, because we all have flaws, you know. It's not about finding someone who doesn't have flaws, but it's about finding someone whose flaws you're willing to live with forever, you know, whether they change what you don't like about them or not, you know, because there's nobody that you're going to be 100% like happy with, like, all the time, every day, you know. There's always going to be something that kind of like nudges you the wrong way about a person. We're humans, we're faulty, you know, but like, it's all about just finding someone who, even if they're not perfect, even in their non-perfection, like, are you willing to just stick it out with that person regardless? Do you love them through their flaws, and do you love them through their bad days and their good days, and their sadness and their happiness, their angriness? Like, I feel people don't have old school values anymore. You're right, man. They don't. They don't. But you know, the Bible has a part in there. I'm not the best at like like whatever the word is, like saying like the verse and the thing and this and that, but I do know a lot of it, you know. But there's a part in the Bible where it says about like, don't say like the good old days were better, like what like, oh, the good old days, like they were so much better, and like today's days suck. Like there's like like like, of course it was more simple back in the days. Like, of course everyone had like, you know, a lot better morals and values. It's true. But also, like, if you feel that way, God wants to use you as the person who like restores that, who actually like can show people that like values still exist, and values like are there. And it's like, as much as you want to find a girl, I'm assuming you're a dude, but if you want, like, as much as you want to find like a trustful like woman out there, there's a woman out there that wants to find a real man that has values, and a real man that isn't just with her for what he can get, but for what he can give to her, you know, what he can offer to her, and how they can grow together. Like, you are feeling like you're a man out there who can't find any trustworthy women, but there's a woman out there that feels the same, you know. And I don't know, I genuinely feel that, and I genuinely feel like God's working in a bigger way than we can like understand sometimes, you know. And what keeps me at peace when it comes to relationship stuff, because man, I like I said before, I am seeking love, man. I am seeking a relationship with somebody one day, you know. And but what keeps me like so not driven by that every day is like, I know God has a plan for my life. I know God has me where he has me for a reason. And like, yeah, the values nowadays and the morals are twisted, man, but there's some people out there who you could help, you know. There's a woman out there, there's a dude out there, you know, that like, whoever you are, like, you could help restore that faith in them of like, man, I thought there was no good dudes left, I thought there was no good girls left in this world, but like, you showed me differently. Like, live for that, live from that mindset is how I feel. Like, don't live as like doom and gloom, we're not gonna find nobody else like that. Live in the perspective of like, be who you would want to be who you are, who you would want to be around. Like, be to others what you would want in a relationship. Like, what type of a woman would you want in your life? What type of a man would you want in your life? Be that type of man or woman for somebody else, you know. Be that type of person. Like, walk the streets, walk the world in that mindset. And it's like, you'll be surprised, man, because even though people are living some like rickety lives, not a lot of them are there. Like, not a lot of them are satisfied with that, you know. Not a lot of them are happy with the way they're living. And the chance to change, that chance at a better life, and a new perspective and a new mindset and a new heart change, like, they would love it, man. They're just stuck in communities and groups of friends and situations where they almost products of their environments because they don't have nothing else, you know. They don't have nothing better. So be that something better, man. You can change it for people, man. Reiterating, what do you mean by that? I don't know what you mean. You're giving up? No, dude, don't give up. I think you're a dude, right? Love the woods, guy or girl? I don't know. Oh yeah. That was the word I was looking. Hey, thank you. That was the word I was looking for. Reiterating. I'm not always good at like reiterating the Bible verse and the number and everything, but I do know what I'm talking about. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Guy, 39. You're a dude and you're 39 years old, man. You're literally in like, you're almost like, you're at the most like part of your life, man. You're like right at the top. the peak, you know, like you're at the top of the mountain right now. Like you're probably the strongest you've ever been, the smartest you've ever been. You probably have the most opportunity you've ever had, you know, because a lot of people gotta live like, I don't know, like if you're a kid, you gotta live under the whatever of your parents and stuff like that. And if you're too old, then you're just like, oh, I'm super old and I can't move anymore. But like 39, 40, man, you're good. You're good. And I don't know because a lot of people around you in your age and stuff are probably in relationships, hooking up and getting married and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like, man, what's that mean though? You know what I mean? Because there's like people out there every day that are getting married. Like the divorce rate is as high as it's ever been. Don't just try to get into a relationship because everybody else is doing it. Like, stay true to you. Use that time that you have right now by yourself and do something with that, man. My last 2 wives cheated on me. I would still date, but no more marriage for me. Ah, man, that's real. I'll respond to that. Hold on. 20's the hustle. 20's the hustle up. Yeah, it's true. Your last 2 wives cheated on you. Don't look at that as anything wrong about you. Don't look at that as anything wrong. I mean, unless you felt like you've done something wrong, you know, unless you felt like, you know, you contributed to that. But like, to cheat on somebody, I mean, no, actually, I scratched that, man, because that doesn't, nothing allows, or like, I don't know, I'm missing the word again, but nothing like, no, there's no excuse for somebody cheating on somebody. That's not cool. If you're not happy with somebody, you just gotta tell them, you know, there's no cheating, so there's no excuse for that. But like I was saying, like, don't make that something like, don't feel like that's on you, man. Don't feel like you did something wrong. Don't feel like you're not good enough or whatever, man, because like that person, there's something wrong in them. Those 2 people that cheated on you, man, that was just something wrong in their hearts. That was something wrong in them, you know. They were just lost. As much as you probably loved them, like, they were your wives, you said, right? Yeah, so you obviously loved them, you know, to want to ask them to marry you. So it's like, they were just kind of lost, man. This is the best live stream I've been a part of. Thanks, but thank you guys for being here. Seriously, I love you guys are pouring in like questions and comments, everything. It means the world to me. I was expecting to get on here and just be like, is anybody gonna watch? But no, you guys blew my mind away. Toxin, what's up, dude? Oh, you're awesome, dude. Anybody in the description, Toxin the rapper, this dude, he's a local dude. He's only like 15. This kid literally makes his music with like, I don't know exactly with what, but like his headset. He literally has a headset and he records all his music and it sounds better than half the people that are putting music out. Like, the quality's crazy just for being on a phone. So respect to that dude, and it's pretty awesome. And he got some unique stuff too for around here. Nobody really creates like something different. Everybody's trying to sound like the same. He's actually like stepping out and doing something. And he's only 15. You're only 15, dude. You're great. And we still got to collab on some stuff too. We definitely got to collab on some stuff because, dude, literally 15, 16 years old, you got so much potential, dude. Just keep trucking in the van with my husky. Dude, do it. Do it. You know, because literally, there's gonna be like, as much as you want a relationship, there's a certain type of woman, you know, that, you know, not a lot of people, not the majority of people want to live a life in a van, you know. But the special part about that is when you do find somebody, somebody who is willing to live that life, that's a crazy bond, because it's like, whoa, where'd you come from? Like, you're too good to be true. You want to live in a van too, you know? So that's cool. And, you know, that's what I hope for too. I'm a simple fella. Like, I'm literally here in my van, as you can see. Like, I'm a simple fella. But, you know, and I understand that something popped up. I understand, like, I get you. I get it. But keep trucking on. We're going to keep trucking on together. I promise you, man. We're all in this. We're all here. We're all here for each other. Literally, that's why, like, man, comment how you feel. Comment, like, let's talk about it, dude. We can't be here physically, maybe, but we're here. I'm in it with you, man. Like, I'm trucking it on too. Heck yeah, dude. Just hit me up when you're free. All right. You said, I'm not gonna say where you say you live because I don't want to put that out there. But all right, I'm gonna try to get out there today. I don't know. How would you feel better? Would you want me to bring equipment, Toxin? Would you want me to bring some equipment to your house and we could do it out there? Or would you like to just meet up and just do it over here, over this way? I mean, it might be easier to bring the stuff to you because it fits in my backpack, but that's all up to you. I don't know what you feel comfortable doing. What kind of work do you do, Gary, for a job? I do a lot of everything. I do whatever. I do whatever. I really do. I used to work at Goodwill, used to work at Applebee's and stuff, and now I just do a lot of like side work of like, you know, someone like a while back someone asked me like to help them go tear down a house and tear some walls down and stuff and everything, and I got like just little odd and end jobs like that, you know. So like I get the money that I need to be able to get by, but I have no desire to be like rich. I don't have that desire in me. You know, it'd be cool. I'm not gonna say if anyone wants to donate $1 million, I'll take it. But my desire ain't to be rich. My desire is to just wake up every day and have freedom and be able to live the life that I want to be able to live, you know. And I'm all right with just having what I need, like the bare necessities, like I was saying. Like, I don't know, I'm all right with that. Any work that comes my way, and even online, like there's stuff online and everything like that, and it's just like, yeah, that's just what it is, man. Any work that comes my way, I'm willing to do. I don't feel too good to do anything. Like, I'm all about it. There's somebody sneaking up on the van right now. What is going on? No, we're good, I think. You guys almost just watched me get killed on the live stream. My music sounds shamanic. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Did you hear what's playing in the background? Just some pretty chill background music. Nothing wrong with that. Thanks for the advice and listening. No problem. Really, like, that's what this is here for. This is what I make these videos for, man. There's a lot of people out here, like, there's a lot of people out here that just need to know that there's people out there that do care and that are willing to just sit here for 77 minutes and just talk to them, you know? And it's like, man, I will go to my grave honestly being the realest I can possibly be for you guys every day. I used to try to make content that was like, I like everybody else, but it's like, it hit me in my heart. It was like, man, these people need something different. These people need something real. I need something real. I need something different. And there's nobody providing that for me, so I gotta try to be that, you know? And it's like, when I started doing that, I get people like this. I get people like you guys coming in here, sharing your stories with me, and it's like, you'd be surprised. Like, when you guys tell me these things, it's like, I'm going through a lot of the same stuff. And the fact that we can all just get on here and talk about it and share that stuff, and yeah, it's awesome, man. I love it. That's what we're here for. I will go to my grave being the realest I can be for you guys. In all honesty, I actually think it'd be more comfortable coming out there. Only thing is I need a ride. My van is like out of service right now, but I can get you a ride, man. We'll make that happen. We'll hook that up and make it happen for you. We'll just figure out a day. I don't know if you're still in school and stuff like that, but you just gotta hit me up. Like, at least we should do it on like a weekend or something, so you're not limited to time. So we can, like, even if we get the first song done, we can sit down and just write some other stuff too. Like, just, why not? Might as well knock out as much as we can. And I'm working on a new EP, dude. So actually, I'm still working on like the last song for it, the third song on it. It's only gonna be 3 songs. So if you actually want to get on the third song, it's kind of a slower song with guitars. You kind of have the same vibe as I do a little bit when it comes to music, so it'd be cool if you want to get on that. That is legit how I managed to get what I have. Hold up, it's going away. That is legit how I managed to. Yep, that's true. Yep, I'm gonna read that part out loud because it's cool. That is legit how I managed to get what I have. It's just to do what I do, working random jobs. It helps. You learn a lot of different things, which is always great. Yeah, you're right. You know, I feel like what do they say, like jack of all trades or jack of many trades. Like, I feel like I can do a lot of different stuff, and it's cool because I don't limit myself to just trying to be one thing. Like, Sometimes you can spread yourself too thin and get worn out, which I'm guilty of doing sometimes too. But like, if you can just be like, I'd rather be like good at a lot of things than like a master at one thing, you know, because it's just cool. I'd rather just be good at a lot of things. I admire you a lot, Carrie. Just live in love. Yep, sounds of freedom. Thank you for the comment. It's true. It's true. Love is what everybody needs, you know, and love can come in different forms. Love can come in distorted forms sometimes. Like sometimes people think love is telling people what they want to hear. And sometimes, you know, most of the time that's not always love. Sometimes love is telling people what's hard to tell them, you know, telling people things that's hard to say. And the truth sometimes it seems like it's not love. Sometimes the truth seems like it's heavy and it's hard to bear and to tell and to hear, you know, but love isn't always just telling people what they want to hear, man. Sometimes love is just, it's hard to love. It's hard to love, you know? It's hard to love and it's hard to accept love sometimes if you don't know the form it's coming in. If you need soulful guitar solos, I'm here. Dude, yes, please, yeah. Are you able to record to a metronome? If you're able to record to a metronome, let me know because we're going to make magic happen then, for sure. And I could send you some songs, and if you can record to them, throw a guitar solo over it, heck yeah. Celestian Prophet, what's up? Hey, what's up? Thank you for being here. I see your comments on my video all the time, so thank you guys for, or thank you for being here. Well, thank all you guys, but thank you for that comment and actually showing up to the live stream. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Thanks, dude. I have to let you know possibly next weekend on like Saturday. I'll have all day then. Yeah, a day that we can have all day, dude. Let's make it happen, for real. We'll make it happen, for real. Go get some food, make a hit song. That'll be a day. And we can maybe shoot a video too, if you want to shoot a video. Music video, any type of video. You should get your YouTube game on too. Toxin, I'm talking to you right now. Dude, listen, dude. There's a reason why I go out of my way and I support your stuff, dude, because I see something in you. There's a lot of people that make music, man. And there's a lot of people that make music in this little town too. But there's something in you. There's something different that I see in you, dude. And if I can be like anything to you, man, just let me know. I'll be here. I'll support you. I'll help you. But you should really start considering making YouTube videos, sharing like your. Literally, there's just people out there that can't afford a professional studio setup, man. And the fact that you can get that sound, you can get off a freaking cell phone and a headset. Teach people that, man. Show people that on the internet. Like, share your process. Make little studio videos, like the behind the scenes of your songs, your writing process. Like, just do that stuff, man. You really should. You got a lot of potential, dude. I know I just dropped the tape, but I'm working on another one, LOL, and I'd love to get you on there, by the way, if you happen to listen to it, your thoughts on it. Drop as much music as possible, dude. We're in a time where it's like you have to just be like, you just have to drop, share all the time. And it'll go a long way too, because if people type in your stuff, it's easier for, like, the more that's online for them to find, the easier it is for them to find it, you know? So just share. And if you have the ability to write that many songs, dude, props to you. Indeed, you speak many genuine truths, Brother Gary. Do you listen to K-Love? Do you look into things like ancient giant trees and the ferment? Might be one of the tree. No, I don't know what that is. Might be one of the. I don't know what that is. Let me know what that means down below. In the ancient giant trees. Yeah, let me know about that stuff. If anything that you can teach me, I would love to learn. Listening to Sleep Deprived right now, it's sweet. Yeah, I've done recording studios. Cool. Yeah, so I'll send you some songs then, dude. And if you have any cool solos you want to rip over top of them, I ain't opposed. And what were your thoughts on Toxin, going back to you? let me a couple things. Hold up. What were your thoughts on it? My thoughts were it was good. Listen, dude. You have the ability to sing. You have the ability to sing. And I don't hear like a lot of auto-tune on your stuff either. I hear like you have the ability to sing, dude, and you can write your own melodies, and that's hard for people to do. Like, you have your own stuff, and then you can go into rapping, and then you can go into singing, and that's cool. Like, that's you got universal talent, dude. You can do that, and you can even like literally, man, like I said, you're 15, 16 years old. You got years of like development, and like you keep at it. Don't let the small town discourage you. Don't let the fact that like, I don't know, just don't let the fact that you don't have like the best studio. I don't either. I literally don't. I have enough stuff that fits in my backpack that I can set up and have a mobile studio everywhere. But don't let any of that discourage you, dude. Like, if you keep doing it at the pace that you're doing it right now, it's gonna take off. I already know it. I get what you mean, and I agree with you. Yeah, I'm listening to Toxin and you at the same time. It's like a remix. Yeah. Heck yeah. I want to vlog and stuff like that and share my life with the world, but my only problem is I need equipment for it. Dude, listen. I'm here for you. If you're seriously willing to like take up that and start vlogging and stuff, I can hook you up with a camera. As long as you're just like, if you actually want to go out and do that, man, I'll do that for you. When we chill. As long as you have a thing to edit it on, if you have a computer to edit it on. Sorry, I haven't said much, but I gotta go do these calls. Please do more live streams. They are really cool. Ah, yes, dude, thank you. I know you probably ain't hearing my response because you said you just had to go, but thank you for that, dude. If 7 do more live streams, I would appreciate it. Something in my eye. My goal is to like, okay, this is just a side topic. None of you guys, you have to save up for a computer. I mean, dude, if you get the computer, I'll hook you up with the camera. No lie. I'm not lying at all. Not one bit. What was I just gonna say? Oh, my goal for the summertime too is I don't want to get rid of the van, but I also want to try to find like a cheap RV, something that I could stand up in that is around like $1,500 to $2,000. So if anybody has like any insight on where you can get cheap RVs at, let me know. Oh, let me know, because like the van's awesome, it's amazing, and it's like you can turn this into like a mobile studio if you sit down and record. But it's like, I would like to have something that I could stand up in and like just have a full out studio, because people can come chill in here, but it's kind of cramped. But it's like, if you have a little RV, like, man, people can come hang out, and it's just like a little apartment. Like, some RVs are bigger than some apartments, to be honest. So that's a goal of mine. We can internationally collab. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm down for it. All right, for the 5 of you people that are in here still with me, I'm already 88 minutes into this thing, so I don't know how much longer I can go. So is there anything else? Like, I'm not gonna leave just yet, but is there anything else that you guys want to know, or questions, or just anything you guys want to talk about? Now's your chance. Now's your chance. Now's your chance. I'm waiting. Clock's ticking. Oh, and like, there's so much like junk in this van right now, like saws and tools and stuff, because literally the other day Willie was here and he locked himself out of his car, and he couldn't get in, and he had to use like the most random stuff, like even this thing. He was using this thing to help him break into the car. And I have a video of it, a little video. I'm gonna share it on like YouTube or something in one of my next like actual recorded videos, but it was funny. But let me see what this says. Thank you for acknowledging each individual comment. You're commendable and inspiring. It simply means you are a model for excellence. Thank you. I appreciate that comment. I really do. I really do. I appreciate the fact that you acknowledge that I take the time to acknowledge it. It's amazing. Yes, I do have a question actually. Do you do your own dreadlocks or know how to do them? Yeah, I did my own. Like I started them, I think 2014. I think. Yeah, like around like 2014. So they're like four and a half years old now, and I did them all myself. I used a crochet hook. I parted it out. You kind of like hold it. You take a comb, you back comb it a little bit until it's like matted slightly, and then it'll be easier. You take the crochet hook and just turn it over, like until it gets like a cylinder, and then I just let mine go. Like some of mine are crazy. They ain't like perfectly blunted at the end. Like they're just like stray hairs and stuff. But like I like the natural look of them. But if you really want dreads to do them, dude, let me know. I could either help you with them, or I can teach you how. You can like it's literally something you can do yourself. Your hand's probably gonna get cramped because you gotta sit there like, but it's not that hard at all. You can say Christ resurrects in people this time of age. What do you mean by that, dude? What you mean? What you mean? I've been out here so long, the sun's going down on me. Looks so difficult, LOL. I want to get dreads, but I'm not exactly sure. Dude, a lot of people are like that. You can try to get like a couple in the back or just throughout and see if you like it or not. And if you do, get them all. If you don't, and you could just comb the other ones out that you didn't want. Like you can comb dreads out. It's a misconception. People don't think you can, but you can. Sounds of freedom. Also would like to have dreads, but yeah, it seems difficult. It's not. I promise you. It's tedious. And it takes some work, it takes some time. Like you gotta dedicate some time and just sit there in the mirror and just whittle away at your hair. But it's not difficult. It's a very easy process. It's just like once you get it down, you'll just be able to zip through every dread and just be like. But I'm gonna open up a window in here real quick. There we go. Got a breeze flowing in now. But I don't know how my phone's still on. Like I have it plugged into this thing, but this thing's almost dead too. It's on one little thing, so I don't even know how it's still going. Let's say this went well for you. Our Heavenly Father definitely speaks through you, and beautiful to see. All truth comes to light in the final season. Thank you. I appreciate that too, and it's true. Perspective, love, and compassion, understanding. Okay, but what do you mean by like Christ resurrects in people this time of age? What do you mean by time of age? Like I just don't understand. I don't know what you exactly mean by that. But I'd love to answer it. Check out the cubic mini wood burning stove. All right, I will. Check it out right now. Is it like exact just what you type in? Cubic mini wood burning stove. Thank you for being here, Toxin. I appreciate you stopping through. Hit me up, dude. Hit me up whenever you're down to collab. We'll make it happen. I found one on here for 60 bucks. There's a bunch of different kinds. I don't know exactly which one. I don't know if any of them are it, but let me know. I hate feeling as if we're becoming a Christ. Just wanted to put it out. Becoming Christ. You still confuse me a bit, but with that, none of us are gonna become Jesus, you know? If that's what you mean. Like, none of us are ever gonna become Jesus. We are supposed to imitate him. We are supposed to try to be like him. You know, he's supposed to be like, instead of looking up to celebrities and wanting to like idolize and become like the people we look up to. No, you're not crazy, dude. I just don't understand it. You're not crazy though. Like, yeah, I don't know. What was I just saying? Oh yeah, none of us can become Jesus. Like, that's the thing. None of us are, no matter how deep you are in your faith, no matter how much you study the Bible, no matter how much you walk your life out that way, we're all gonna mess up. Like, everyone, like, there's no not sinning. There's no like, oh, I just don't sin anymore. Like, we all are gonna sin, you know? That's not an excuse to willingly do it, but like, Jesus died because of that reason, you know? Jesus died, one, to save us from our sins, so we can mess up once in a while and be forgiven. When he also died to reveal our value, how much can't speak anymore. I've been doing 95 minutes, can't speak no more. I'm like burning out. Like, he died to show us our value, man. Like, how much value we have. Like, Jesus didn't die. I mean, he died because we were sinners, but he just didn't die because we were some bummy, worthless human beings. He came and died and did what he did for us because he saw value in us, man. We're his children, you know? Like, that's crazy to me. Like, that God up in the sky, that God that oversees and created all things, cares individually about each and every one of us and has a plan for each one of us, man. Like, that's deep for me. To me, he's referring to the final season and the great awakenings that will occur, for it's evidently so when people come across individuals such as you and I, who are simply but divinely awake. I don't like hold me true to this. You can look it up for yourself, but I'm pretty sure there's parts. What was that? I think somebody's trying to break in again. Alright, we gotta be quiet for a second. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. You guys can't see him, but there's literally somebody right outside there. Alright, I don't see him no more. Hopefully, if I get shot, I'm sorry, guys. I'm glad I got to spend it with you. But I'm gonna talk regardless. I don't know where he's at. But yeah, like you were saying, B Sam, what's up, dude or girl? I don't know. Are you guy or girl? I'm sorry. What's up though? Thank you for being here, tuning in. But yeah, there's a part in the Bible where it talks about, like, in the end days, there's gonna be a time of awakening where, like, so many, like, a bunch of people become, like, awakened and their hearts become opened up to Jesus. But at the same time, within that awakening of, like, people giving their life to God, there's also gonna be so many more people that fall. There's gonna be so many people that fall victim to the world. And it also talks a lot in the Bible about how there's gonna be so many people who consider themselves Christians and go to church every Sunday and do things in Jesus' name, but like have never actually gave their full life to Jesus, you know? They just kind of incorporate him from what they can get, you know, on Sunday mornings and stuff. But like, there's gonna become a time where, like, they go to the gates, man. They go to God and they have to look at God, and God's gonna say like I didn't know you, and they're gonna say like, we did all these things in Jesus' name and your name and blah 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 blah. And God's going to turn them away and say, like, but I never knew you, you know, because you only claim my name to claim what you can get from me, not from what, like, you can give. You know, God wants you to, like, give to the world. God so loved the world that he gave. You know, God wants you to be able to give to the world, you know. He doesn't want just, yo, I'm a Christian now, so I'm going to put on my suit and tie and go to church and just not talk to the world anymore. No, God wants you to be in the world. Jesus went into the world. He didn't wait for the world to come to him. Jesus resides in us all. We are God's greatest marvel. Yes, we are. True, true. We are why the fallen angels that were cast out, they refused to bow. Monster. Oh, I hope it's not a monster. Maybe it's the person that's popping my van tires. I'm going to install some cameras out here. Or I'm going to put the live stream out here permanently so you guys can be like my security. Yeah, God protects us. Sure does. God protects you even before you say yes to him. God is there. He's protecting you all the time. Like, God's just waiting for the day. He's just waiting for the day, like, his sons and daughters come back to him and just be like, he just wants to give you a big old God hug and be like, thank you for coming back to me, you know? God protects us all. It's true. Open the door really fast. I think he's gone right now. I don't know, hopefully. Jesus is unique. We can try to learn what he did and try to be kind to each other and appreciate what he crafted in all the forms and live him so much because he is the creator. It's true. Both. Wife is here. What's up, both you guys? Thank you guys for being here. It's true. It's true. Alright, so there's 8 of you. There's 8 of you guys in here right now. Okay. We're gonna have like a lightning round because I've been on here for, it says 101 minutes. Whoa. This is fun. This is freaking fun. Like, I didn't think I would have this much fun doing it. I thought, like I said, I thought I was gonna get in here and just be like, oh, no one's even watching. But the fact that you guys are here and you guys are actually like, oh, I don't know, it's cool. I don't know why I never did this before. But let's do like a lightning round of questions or anything you guys want me to talk about or you guys want to share with me or tell me anything. Like, ooh, I need a chiropractor. But yeah, now's your chance. Anything, any type of comment. I feel bad. Some people are just coming in. Hey man, what's good? Just up. What's up? Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. Vans or Converse? You're gonna ask that question? You really gonna ask that question? While I'm wearing a purple pair of Converses? I'm team Converse, man. I love Vans too. They're cool. I don't matter. Shoes are shoes to me. But can't go wrong with some Converses. Whoa. Almost knocked over my table. DVS. What's DVS mean? Let me know. Do you have any spoilers for new videos coming on your channel? I knew it. You were the yang and I'm the yang. I love Vans. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I don't know. Any shoes is cool with me. I just have these ones. They're purple. My favorite color is purple, so I love them. I'm biased to Converses, purple Converses, I guess. I'm coming back to your question, Jessa. But love the woods. Jam or jelly? It's all delicious to me. I don't like anything that tastes good. I like natural jelly or jam. I don't know, what's the difference? Jelly's like made in a factory and jam's natural? I don't really know. But they're both good, as long as they're good. Do you have any spoilers for new videos coming on your channel? Not necessarily any spoilers for new videos, but here's the thing that that's happening on my channel. I went through a phase where I've been doing a lot of I did vlogs almost every day for like 2.5 years. I started in 2015 and I'm still pushing on with videos to 2018. I went through a big change in my life recently and I want to change the content that I'm giving you guys. I want to make sure it's as real as I can possibly and authentic as possible. And I want to go back into the vlogging game again, like daily vlogging and stuff like that, but I want to actually not kind of do that because I want to put like effort into each video and I want to like provide more value. So it's like I almost want to start doing like a weekly video where I take what I've done throughout my week, because like there's times where I'm in the restaurants and there's times where I'm walking down the street, there's times where I'm just at places, man, or girl, sorry, and like I don't know, I just say man, it's just instinctively, but there's times that like I have these amazing experiences and I don't vlog them and I don't pull up my camera. And I want to start doing that, not so I can say, well, look at me and run around the camera, but because there's situations, there's experiences that like deserve to be shared with the world, you know? And what was I saying? Oh yeah, and with this EP that's coming out, there's 3 songs. There might be like a fourth bonus one. I don't know yet, but for the 3 songs, I have like cool lyric videos that I want to make. Nothing like super intense, super crazy, because I got to do everything myself, DIY style. But I have a bunch of, and then I want to go out and I want to shoot a music video for all 3 of them. So, like I said, not the craziest because I don't have the budget to create a Hollywood cinema music video, but that's pretty much it. Just content. Like, I want to talk more about God, share more of my faith. I want to interview some of my new friends that I've been making, my new community I've been making, and have their stories be told on here. And I got a lot of stuff, just a lot of stuff, a bunch of stuff. Music mainly. I gotta sacrifice my videos to make music, and I gotta sacrifice my music to make videos. And right now I'm in the phase where like I'm sacrificing my videos to make music. Like I'm literally mixing and mastering the last couple songs, which is only 3. That's the process I'm in right now, and then I'll get back to the videos after I be able to drop these songs for you guys. My preferred brand of shoe, one that I have made a stable pertaining to my daily apparel. Yeah. Down here in Florida. Jelly smooth, jam has chunks of fruit. Just saying. Okay, that's cool. Then jam, that's delicious. I like strawberry. It got like the chunks of actual strawberries and stuff in there, and like blueberry, got actual blueberries in there. That's delicious. Like you can't go wrong with that. And that peanut butter that has actual chunks of peanuts in there, peanuts in there. That's delicious. You can't go wrong with that. What program do you use for editing your videos? I use 2. I use 2 to get the job done, and they're simple. The first one is Windows Movie Maker. I use Windows Movie Maker. I go in there, I chop up all the clips, and I get all the clips put together, and I get it in like the sequence that I want it, and like the story told that I need to tell, and then I export it from Windows Movie Maker, which is free for any computer really. And if you have an iMac or anything like that, you can just use iMovie. And then I use it. There's this software that I got. It's really cheap, or you can get it for free. It's called Mojave Video Editor. It's for PC, and that's where I put in like the widescreen bars, and I do a little bit of color correction if I need to do that sometimes, and where I put in, throw in the music and just everything, like the subtitles and everything else. So it's 2. It runs through Windows Movie Maker, export it, all the effects, the special coloring, the widescreen bars that I put on sometimes. Mojave. I don't know how to even spell it, but it's Mojave Video Editor. Beastie Boys are sublime. Beastie Boys, you gotta respect them because they were original, you know. Sublime, you gotta respect them just because they're just sublime, you know. They're sublime. I love the song. I shouldn't even say it because I can't think of it right now. What's it called? What's it called, guys? Help me out. Early in the morning, rising to the streets. That. I used to make vaping vlogs, but that was kind of a phase, so I redid my channel to do astrology videos and religious videos too. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm in the process of like redoing my YouTube channel and like starting over with it. But I'm not gonna delete any of the old videos because I want people to see where I came from, you know, and like where I'm going. So I get it though, because I've went through a bunch of phases on. I think my power pack just died. Gotta plug it in the computer. This is my last hope. But yeah, I went through a lot of phases on my channel, and that's normal. That's normal when like finding your groove, finding your thing. I'm excited. I don't know if I'm subscribed to you, but as soon as this is over, I'll subscribe to you so I can keep up to date with what you're doing. That'd be awesome. I'm curious on your thoughts on like religion and stuff. What coast do you live in? I live in the East Coast. I live in Pennsylvania. I don't like it because it's wintertime. There is wintertime. I don't like wintertime. I like it when it's warm all the time. But, you know, being in the cold sometimes makes you appreciate when it is warm. So, yeah. Oh, wow, thanks. No problem. That's what we're here for. Yeah, my next video I'll make about my religious views. Cool. Do you have any idea when that'll be out? You asked me if I have any spoilers. Do you have any spoilers for when that video will be out so I know when to keep an eye out? Hold up. Is this a filter effect on here? Oh, no way. Watch this. Oh, that's funky. I don't want to see that no more. Oh, there we go. There we go. Got a nice little retro vibe there. Whole time on here, I didn't even know you could do any of this stuff. Film, look. Maybe I'll get on here one of these days and like do like a little live show for you guys, like with my acoustic guitar and stuff. Whoa. That's kind of cool. Can you pop a bubble? No way, dude. What? You can move them. I think. Or am I just crazy? No, I'm pretty sure I just swatted a bubble away. Yeah. What? Technology is crazy. Alright, I'm getting carried away. I'm going back to normal mode. Alright, no more of that. At least not today. Coming in a week, I don't have a set schedule because when I make a schedule, I lose track and get lazy. True, I'm guilty of that too. Don't try to force content. Like, just don't. You know, like, literally, do it when you like are feeling at your best. Like, do it when you feel like, okay, I can just knock this out today. It's not forced content. It's just, okay, boom, boom, boom. I'm in the mood for it today. Because, like, you just don't want forced content. That's basically it. And I feel you on that. I lose track sometimes too. I'm just like, I'm gonna do a video every day or every week, and then it's just like, got people hyped up for nothing. So I'm guilty of that. We should work on a platform for your followers so they can follow like-minded and vice versa. Dude, if you want to help me, if you know how to do that, if you know the right way to make that happen, that I can contribute to, for sure. Definitely down for that. Oh, wow. Just having some fun. I like your music and Trevor Hall and also Dustin Thomas. Yeah. You know, it's crazy. It's like, I became like friends with those, not Trevor Hall, but like Dustin and Nako and them, and like, you know, certain stories I have with them. But yeah, I got opportunities to go to the festivals they're at and like play and stuff and partake and be backstage and stuff. It's pretty cool. Like out in Minnesota, I think it was, or Missouri, one of those. There's a restaurant like right across the street from where I'm at, and all I can do is smell the food like drifting in the window now that I opened it, and it smells so good. Kevin, oh, what's up, dude? Oh, you made it through. Hi, Gary. Hope you're having a fun day. I am, man. I didn't think this was gonna be as cool as it is, but like you guys blew my mind in this live stream. So I'm definitely gonna do it more often. Thank you for being here, Kevin. I appreciate all the love, all the comments you're always sharing, man. It's cool. I really do appreciate it. Can you put all the music videos into the music playlist so I can hear your music playlist all the way along? Okay, yeah, literally, that's awesome. I was thinking about making a playlist, but I was like, do people really take the time to even pay attention if there's a playlist? Like, but okay. So that gives me the incentive to actually go out of my way to do that and make that happen. So I will. I'll definitely make the playlist. And the EP that's coming out and stuff like that, like music, I just want to give you guys everything for free. Like, I don't know. I've never been a person that does what they do for money, and it's just like, I just love the idea of being able to just share it with you guys. Just music, 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 music. There's this, there's that, there's that. So it's cool. Kevin, you just actually wrote that while I was saying about like money and stuff. You know, eventually, like, I would love to go play shows and stuff and like make an income off my music and stuff, but you know, right now I just want to share it with everybody, man. I just want to put it out there and just give it to you guys, because why not? I feel like I need to move or something. I feel like the sun's going down. It's like a weird light on my face now. Hold up. Hold up. Alright, no, never mind. Oh well. We'll just turn it back here a bit. Is that better? Alright, there we go. Ian, what's up, dude? Thank you for being here, man. Ian Slade. That's a cool name. That's like a stage name, man. You make music or art or something? Just take advantage of that name, man. That's cool. Thanks. No, thank you for listening. I've never been one to do much for money. I guess I'm blessed for not being materialistic. A lot of chicks can be. Yeah. Guys can be too. Literally. I'm blessed for that too. Like, literally, you guys can see I'm in my freaking van right now. Everybody else is out doing whatever probably. I'm just here hanging out talking to you guys. Like, nothing. I don't know. I love it. Like, this is not being materialistic is like one of the best gifts. That's the best like thing that you could have. Like, money. If having materials and like money could buy you anything, like the best thing to buy would be like the characteristics of like not being materialistic. I agree with Kevin, and I literally love your music so much. I mean, hey, if you guys want to pay for the music, I'll put it out there. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not gonna do that. I want to give it to you guys for free because it's fun. I love it. I love it. I don't know. I just love it. It's fun. But I love your music so much. Thank you. That means the world to me. I'm glad. Like, I created the hopes that I can connect with other people who feel the same, and that's amazing. How would you need advice to natty lyrics? I think poetry is easier. My lyrics. Advice how to make lyrics. I think poetry is easier. My lyrics I record or improvise. Advice to make lyrics. Listen, like, if you think poetry is easier, like, poetry is lyrics. Like, you can take poetry and turn it into a song. Like, poetry is literally like the rhyme scheme and stuff of like poetry and stuff like that, and like the format of poetry, it's basically the same as songs. So you take your lyrics that you already write and just kind of shape it and form it around to make it into a song. Like, that's it. If you're great at poetry and you're good at poetry, then you're already good at writing songs, and you may not even know it, dude. That's how I started out, writing poetry and stuff. Do you live in the van full time? I watch a lot of RV vlogs on YouTube. To me, that's freedom. I don't. I have a house literally probably like 3 miles from where I'm at right now. But like I was just saying earlier, like, I got that house. Hold up a second. Need to find a place to sit. Oh, this is better. Should have been like this the whole time. Like, I bought that house because I thought, like, or I moved into the house because I thought that's what I wanted. I thought, like, it would make me like happier if I had a house and all that stuff. And like, I kind of neglected this van for a while and put all my time and like investments into that house. And now, like, that it's getting nicer out and stuff, it's like I'm starting to realize that, like, I don't really want to be in that house anymore. I don't. So I'm thinking about moving back out of it for the summertime and just moving back into this van full time and going across country. So like, that's another thing too. If I were to take a cross country trip this summer, like, where could I come visit? Like, who can I come visit? Like, I want to come visit you guys. Like, how cool would that be to like come visit you guys and just have like a whole video with like all you guys in it? So that'd be amazing. So I just said so way too many times. But yeah, like, who'd want me to come visit? Who'd want to come hang out with Gary? Take a trip in the van somewhere or something. Show me around where you live. How long are you going to be streaming for? I've already been streaming for it says up top 120 minutes basically, 119 minutes. So probably not much longer because I didn't even expect it to last this long, but it's so fun. Like, I didn't realize how awesome this is. Hi, kisses from Brazil. Brazil? Hey, that's awesome. Thank you. That's crazy. In a good way. Good type of crazy. All the way from Brazil. I think, Christian, you're from Puerto Rico. That's it. Yeah, Puerto Rico. Right? I'm pretty sure. Costa Rica. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's it. Costa Rica. I don't know. They kind of sound the same. Forgive me for that. Whenever you want, you can come to Italy. Italy would be amazing. Is Italy like it is like in the movies and stuff? Like the pasta and like the cool stuff. Like, is it really like it is in the movies and stuff, or is it different? That's what I've always wanted to know, because like Italy was always one of the places that I wanted to come visit. I would love to be a minimalist if I could, but I'd never get my wife on board. I still have 3 kids in the house. Maybe when I get old, I'll sell everything and hit the road. Luke, what's up, dude? Ah, dang. I didn't expect you to show up in here. We just been live streaming for like literally almost 2 hours now. About everything. Talking about God, dude. You should have been here. We should have to do this sometime. Or we should do this sometime. And thanks, the band's the band, you know. I gotta get it back to where it needs to be. But Kevin, yeah, dude, it's hard. You can't really expect your wife and 3 kids to just want to like give it all up and go live the minimalist lifestyle and just like travel and stuff like that. But you know, also don't let that stop you from going out and adventuring, man. You only live once on this earth, really. So it's like, if you have the opportunity to go out and do something like that, do it. And if you have to wait till your kids are older and move out of the house, like, hey, just wait for it. It's worth it, dude. Patience, patience, patience. Ocean or waterfalls? Waterfalls, because I love mountains, and you can't get a waterfall in the ocean. So, and you can't get a mountain in the ocean. I mean, I guess, yeah, I guess you could. I guess there's mountains with oceans connected to them. But I'd rather be by the waterfall. I'd rather be away from the ocean. Like, if I'm on an island, I'd rather be farthest into the island I can be, to the waterfalls and the mountains. And then I would like to have a big, giant bonfire right beside the ocean at nighttime. I'm kind of a minimalist. It's really freeing. It is. It is. People, like, I know sometimes people look at me like, literally, I almost, like, I wear the same pants, like, almost every single day. I bounce back and forth between these and another pair. And it's like, sometimes people look at me like, you're crazy. But to me, it's like, no, dude, I'm not crazy. I just, like, you don't know how, like, I don't know, it's so, oh, hold up. Have to go, Gary. Dinner is almost ready. It's pouring in Utah. What are you eating for dinner, dude? Bring me some. But, all right, much love, dude. Thank you for being here. What was I just saying? Oh, yeah, like, there's people from everywhere in here. I love it. And, yeah, I love, like, people look at me sometimes like, whatever, man. Like, I lived there when I was in the Air Force. Dude, thanks for being in the Air Force, dude. That's amazing. But, like I was saying, yeah, sometimes people look at me like I'm crazy because it's like I don't go out and try to get the newest stuff and all that crap. Like, I'm happy with what I have, you know? And to me, it's so much more satisfying because I don't have to wake up every day and wonder, like, oh, do people like what I'm wearing? Do I got the coolest, like, stuff on? Do I, like, you know? It's just like I get up and I just go, get on, pull up my pants that I wear, you know, and just throw on some clothes and go. Simple stuff, man. Simple stuff. Like this shirt, I literally got it at Goodwill because it had my birth date on it, 1994. So I got it. It was somebody else's, they gave it away, and now I got it. Well, I just love Italy. It's like full of wonderful landscape and history everywhere in the cities that are not touristic, so peaceful. I'm telling you, Italy, I would love to go there. It's always been a dream of mine to go to Italy. So maybe one day. I'm from New Hampshire and moved down with a cool dude I met, my boyfriend, in North Carolina, and I honestly have never felt so happy. His family likes me too. That's amazing. That's awesome news. Seriously, so like, when you're in a relationship with somebody and their family actually likes you, like, that's cool. Because sometimes it's the opposite. Sometimes it's like, oh, they're bad news, or oh, there's somebody better out there. But if their family likes you and you're happy with that, like, that's incredible. What else could you ask for? Cool. Some favorite shirts are $1 to $2. It's true, dude. It's true. Like, the only reason stuff is expensive and people pay for expensive stuff is because, one, some brand is $100 for a pair of freaking shoes, or no, like $100 for a shirt, and it's like, you only wear that brand is because you want to look cool. You want others to look at you and be like, wow, look what he has, you know? So it is what it is. I don't really care what people think of me, really, when it comes to that. All right, I don't know how much longer I can be on here. So before I close it off in a second, what else? Like, anything else? All right, Kevin, have a good night. Thank you for being here, dude. Thanks for all the love and support. Like, it means the world. I always see your comments, and it's awesome. Any last words from everybody? Any last questions? I know I already took this roll call like 20 times and I keep going, but it's just because I'm having so much fun. Alright, cool. I'll keep my eye out for your video. I'll definitely do it. And I'll leave a comment too so you know that I was there. You have an awesome day too. Anything else? Anybody else got to say anything? Want to know anything? Emerald Gaming, what's up? I think you came at a bad time. We're just about to like end this. But if you have any questions or anything, if you want to say anything or know anything, I'll stay on for a little bit longer. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, what can I do while you're here? Have a good day, all of you guys. See, that's what I love about this, man. Like, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome, like, to each other. Like, and that's crazy. Like, it's not just on here. Like, I don't know. The fact that you guys are like that, it just makes me so happy. Like, the fact that we can all be a part of a group of people that are just so loving, man. It's amazing. I'm subscribing. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll stay on for a little bit longer just because you said you're subscribing. I think I'm running out of things to talk about, though. I guess, like, while I'm still here, I just, like, literally, I just want to thank you guys, for real, for being here, making this first live stream, like, one to remember. All right, here we go. Here's a question. Have anything excited planned for the summer? Not set in stone yet, but, like, theory-wise, yeah, I want to go back to California. I want to take a road trip across the country. I never got to visit the Grand Canyon yet. I never got to visit Niagara Falls yet. There's a bunch of places I never got to visit yet that I would love to like check out for the first time. And now that I'm like in with this live stuff and like I know that this is awesome and we can connect like personally. Sorry. It'd be amazing to travel across the country and just like share this experience with you guys, like first person, like this firsthand, without having to wait for like a video to be edited and posted and created and stuff like that. I can just go live and just talk to you guys. So that'll be exciting. I mean, if you guys really want me to do more lives, like, we'll do more lives. I can't guarantee, like, every day, but as much as possible, we'll go live. Any exciting events I got going on, go live. Anything cool happening, go live and share it. Because I don't know, to me, I just realized like this is almost more fun to me than just like shooting a video, going through the process of editing it, and then like sharing it with you guys. Because it's like this is just here, like we're just right here right now. Luke, are you still in there? Let me know. Bro, Instagram lives work. Yeah, Instagram live is cool. I never tried that yet, but I like YouTube better because I don't know, you guys have been here with me forever. Like I'd rather just talk to you guys. I'm not saying I would just rather talk to you guys, but like I don't know, you guys are the ones I feel the closest to, so I'd rather just do the lives on here. And if people from Instagram want to come on over, then you know they can, but I like to kind of put you guys first a little bit. You guys are ones that have been here. Whenever you want, you can do a live share. It's cool and fun, and also so much good vibes. Thank you. You picked up a bunch of subscribers from this live stuff. This is only my first one, dude. This is the first one I've ever done, so I don't know, and I can't see what's happening. I can only see the screen, but that's cool. I don't know what else can we talk about real quick. I'm just excited. Like as soon as I get this, like as soon as I hang this this live thing up, I'm going right back in, and then we're just gonna not back in, but like back into my computer, and we're gonna like get back to mixing, man, because I gotta finish up these songs. I still have to record the vocals for the third song, like the last song, and then once I do that, we're gonna go in and I'm gonna make the lyric videos, and then I'm gonna try to make like the best music videos I can. Like I don't have the huge budget, like I said, but I'm gonna try my best to do the best that I can. You know what's cool that I just realized on my YouTube? Like I posted a lot of videos, but like I never sold out and gave people what they like that trendy stuff. So it's like I earn subscribers and stuff and views a lot lower and slower pace than a lot of people do. But what I just realized is we're literally like 10 views away, like on all the videos combined. We're literally 10 views away from 300,000 views. Not on this live, but like on my YouTube channel, which is cool. That's awesome. I just realized that. 200,999, I don't know, something like that. It's 299,988. That's cool. It's cool. That's cool. You'll have to let us know where you are. Try to do some small meetups maybe. Yeah, I would love to do that. Definitely love to do that. I saw you like a year ago and I was having nightmares and fears of sleeping, and your videos calmed me to sleep. Dang, really? That's cool. That's powerful. Alright. That's awesome. I'm trying to get some more light. Okay, last question to you guys before I go. This is something I really want to know, and now I can just like ask it straight up. If you're subscribed to my channel and you watch my videos like on a regular basis, why, like what was the reason? What made you subscribe to my channel? And like what made, like why do you stick around? Like what is the thing that like you got from my channel that made you want to subscribe? That's what I want to know from everyone who's watching right now, all 9 people. What made you subscribe and what made you stick around to my channel? Because that's the stuff that's important to me. Like Like, why are you guys here? I'd love to know that. Righteousness and love. That's a good answer. I might have to move in a second to get some better lighting. Real / down to earth. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Everything just went quiet. Oh, maybe if I do this. Does that provide any more lighting? No. Nope. Alright, we're gonna go up front. We're gonna move you guys up front. Alright, we're on the move. Like, I literally have, what I'll show you. Like, I have you guys on this like charger thing, like a stand, and there's these outlets in the wall, like right there. So I just had you guys plugged in and like literally just hanging out the wall. But alright, we're gonna move a little bit. Don't move. Ugh. Not stuff over. No. Dragging my headphones behind me. Pants are falling down. Whoa, what's happening? Alright, bear with me for a second. Going through some changes. I just exploded a water bottle. Oh, jeez. No. Alright, so here's the dashboard I have. I mean, wow, look at my dashboard, guys. That's what that just sounded like. But I'm gonna plug you guys right in, right here. And I don't know, I wish I had a mirror or something so you guys could see yourselves, like what you're on. Can you guys see it? Got like the little fisheye lens thing. I don't know, I'm gonna put you in the dash real quick though. Bear with me. Yeah. Oh, jeez. We gotta spin you around this way. We'll get there, we'll get there. Now it's too bright. Alright, this live stream went from good to bad. Is that bright or is that good? Well, I'm gonna try to cover up his window. Welcome to the most ghetto live stream in the world. If I could just block everything out. I came up here for light and now I'm trying to push it away. Okay, whatever. I keep stepping on that water bottle. Okay, now time to read this stuff. Your positive attitude and strength in your faith. Thank you. I appreciate that. Old soul. Sometimes I feel like it. And your cool van. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Your faith, positive vibes, freedom, your music, and your soul. Thank you for that. And the van as well. Hey, I think you guys just like the van more than you like me. You're gonna make me cry. No, just kidding. I love the van too. It was amazing. What else? What else? We both live in a van. You guys ever see the Chris Farley video where he's like the motivational speaker and he tells the people, he's like, you better blah, 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 get a job or whatever. He's like, are you gonna be living in the van down by the river? That's always like the joke my family would make to me when I was growing up, and then now it's like I actually do. Not living in a van down by the river, but like, I don't know. I'm in my van all the time, living in it. So it's like basically living in a van down by the river. I just subscribed just over a year ago. I grew up in a strict family, and I was so inspired by your ambition and drive to be free and travel in your van wherever you want without any worries. Amy, wow, you're still here? You've been here like the whole time. Or did you leave and come back? If you've been here this whole time, so much respect to you. And thank you for subscribing. Over a year ago. Thank you. I found your channel years ago while searching for lock videos. You've always been very genuine. Kept coming back. Thank you. No, that's literally my thing. That's what I try to do. I try to be as real with you guys as possible, man. In a world that's so like hectic and crazy, like the most I can do, the least I can do is you know, be genuine, you know? What's your opinion on hair and spirituality? What do you mean by that? What's my opinion on hair? I got pretty crazy hair, so I like it. DB Coop, how about that snow? Snow's gotta go, dude. I'm so over the snow already. Why are you so cute? Well, S, thank you for that. I don't know. I don't know if I am. I think I'm a weirdo with dreads. But thank you. Appreciate it. I'll take it. No doubt about that. Was amazed. 60 yesterday. Where's somebody else? And it's so sketchy. Sometimes there's like there's just be people popping up out of nowhere. Yeah, I just can't wait till it's warm every single day, man. That's just my goal. Warmth all the time. 365. I can deal with it. I can live with it. They say Jesus had long hair too. That's how the legend goes. That's how the story goes. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure back in those days, a lot of people had long hair. I mean, they didn't really have combs or scissors. I mean, they had probably big knives and stuff, but that would hurt, chopping your hair out with a knife. They did that on the Outsiders movie. Remember that Ponyboy and what's his name? Ponyboy and Johnny. They went up in the thing, and I think it's Johnny. They went up in the woods and they had to like chop their hair off with a friggin' knife. Painful, painful. That's one of my favorite movies too, by the way. Alright, I can't, like, every time I go to leave, more of you guys show up, and I feel bad for it, so, like, I don't know. I don't know if I can leave. I think you guys have me held hostage. Stay gold, Johnny boy. Pony boy. Alright, if I leave, if I hang up the phone, if I hang up the live, you guys be mad at me. I'm just starving right now. I mean, if somebody wants to come bring me some food, I'll stay on here all day. Why can't gasoline be less expensive? I hear you, man. The exhaust on this van, actually, like when I came back from Ocean City, the beach in Maryland, like when I made it the whole way back to Pennsylvania, the whole way back to my small town. And when we, like, as soon as we got back, I heard something dragging, and I opened the door, and the exhaust was just dragging and scraping off the ground, and it's hauled up with a hanger right now, but it's not actually on. So it's like the gas is even worse on this thing than it was even with it on. So it sucks. I feel you, man. Especially in a van, you're tugging around like a mini tank. Dinner's not for about an hour. Really? What time even is it? Nah, man, dinner time's right now. I mean, I don't know. I just eat whenever I'm hungry. I wish I had like freaking community around me that like I could just eat around a dinner table with. Usually it's just myself grabbing and going. Alright, any more questions? Any more questions? Any more questions? Any more questions? What you eating for dinner? I don't know. I'm a spontaneous, spur of the moment fella, so I'm just probably gonna go find something. I don't know, whatever looks the best. Whatever, I don't know. My favorite food is pierogies. So if anybody ever wants to like get me food, either get me pierogies or pizza. Or not pierogies and pizza. Pierogies are burritos. I don't know why I said pizza. Pierogies and burritos. Amy, where are you from that it's 13 o'clock? Did you mean to put a 0? I don't know. Where are you from? Right now it's going on like, it's gotta be going on 8. No, it's 7:13. Oh, you can see all the wrapping paper in the back too. That's still there from Christmas. I need to do something with it. This is just my extra phone I got that I'm using for like the atmospheric music. You know, gotta have some type of atmosphere on here. But England. Dang, it's a different time where everybody's at. 14 minutes past midnight. You're still up watching me on live, Amy. I don't know you. Did I thank you for that? You should probably get some sleep though. You're gonna be tired tomorrow. Even though I'm guilty of it. Like I'm up till 4 and 5 in the morning sometimes for no reason. $3:13. It's 1:13 in Italy. I need some. What's your favorite Italian, like authentic Italian? I can't speak. I'm running out of energy, guys. You guys live me out. What's your most like favorite authentic Italian meal? Since you're from Italy. Yeah, I'm right in town with you. DB Coop, come get on this live, dude. I see that motorcycle in your picture. Get on that thing and come get in this live. If that's your motorcycle, you should get like a GoPro and start doing some like moto vlogs and stuff on YouTube. Tortellini. That's pretty delicious. I'm going to get groceries. Hey, you never know. Dude, I'm just sitting in my van and you guys are hanging out with me. I'm sure people would be interested in just like going on a grocery run with you. Pizza. Christian, you're still here, dude. Respect. Respect. Alright, I'm gonna talk. I just realized I was playing with my ear. You guys want to hear a story about my ear? because it's, you know, that's so exciting. If you look at this ear, it's normal. But if you look at this ear, it's like bent. And I don't know why it's like that, but I was just, and this, and look at my fingers. This finger is normal. Like, this ear's normal, this finger's normal. This ear's weird, and this finger's weird. When I was a baby, like, and my sister was being born in the hospital, I was like really young. We're only 2 years apart, and I was like playing around in the hallway, like by the door and stuff, and my mom and my dad didn't want me out in the hallway, so I don't know, I think my mom told one of my older brothers to go shut the door so I couldn't run out into the hallway anymore and stuff. And when they shut the door, my hand was inside the hinges, like where the hinges are, like where the door closes, and I was a baby. They cut the freaking tip of my finger off in the door on accident, but still. So I got like it's like weird, it's different, like it's like it goes up now. I don't know, but it's just different. It's just a fun fact, and it's a little bit like shorter now. So if you guys ever see like that weird finger, that's why. I was a baby, and this, I was just born that way, and I was gonna go get surgery to get it, like, they were gonna take like cartilage actually out of my butt, I'm not even kidding, and they were gonna put it in my ear instead. But I was just like, man, I'm born that way. I like it. Like, it used to be an insecurity, you know, I had, and that's literally the first reason that I ever grew out my hair long, is because I was going from elementary school or middle school to high school, or no, our high school was middle school and high school together. So I was going from elementary school to high school. And I was like, man, I don't want these older kids to make fun of me. I need to hide this. And I grew my hair out long for the first time. And that's when I was in like 6th, 7th grade. And then when I was in line for lunch one day, one of the most popular kids in the school, the big football player, he looked at me and like said something about my ear. And he was just like, dude, that's like the coolest thing ever. And like, that makes you unique. And I just remember thinking like, dude, usually people make fun of people. Like, you just, like, in my heart, I was just like, man, like, you just said that that's cool and unique. And like, I don't know, for some reason that always stuck with me. And from that day on, I was like, I wasn't insecure about it anymore at all. I still kept my long hair forever because it became a part of me. Now I got it dreaded, but yeah, I used to be so insecure about it. And then that dude said something like that one day, and it just like, I don't know, it didn't bother me anymore. That's a hard question, but I guess tortellini and ravioli and pizza with pepperoni and spaghetti. That's delicious. Sounds amazing. But I don't know, I love food. Me too. I love food. Don't make me laugh, bro. I'm sorry, dude. Tortellini Alfredo. Bomb. ASO. Yeah. It's pretty delish. Do you know that pasta Alfredo? No, I didn't know that. If you go in Italy and ask for nobody will understand what it is. It's kind of like how, like, it's like American Chinese food. People are always like saying they're going, like, literally I just ate Chinese food yesterday, and people were always like, dude, I'm Chinese food, but like, that's not even like authentic Chinese food. It's like Americanized Chinese food. Alright, guys. I think I wore myself out for a day. I'm slowly like drifting. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? See, every time I say I'm gonna leave, a new person pops up. Then I'm just like, I gotta stay. Gary, just go and eat. You need food, dear. Thanks for worrying about me more than I worry about myself. I appreciate that. See, that's what we need, a community of people that care. We're all talking about food and our boy here. Yeah, thank you guys. Now I'm mad. I'm gonna leave just because I'm mad at you guys. See you later. Just kidding. I ain't mad. I'm going to the kitchen. Don't go to the kitchen unless you plan on bringing me some food back with you. Yeah, dude, that's the cool video. I will make that a day. I'll probably go live a day when I'm doing that. I'll go to the grocery store, go to the grocery store, and go to get like food, like the food that I kind of keep and that I'll keep in like the van, and I would show you. I'm gonna show you guys, take you around the store and just show you guys what I get and everything. I think that'd be pretty fun. Usually it's a lot of stuff to make burritos, because burritos are my favorite, and you can just like you have canned like refried beans and stuff. That's just like good. Like you can just put it up in like there's cupboards. All up top up there, different cupboards and stuff. So you can just pack them filled with everything. Refried beans will stay good forever. Tortilla shells. Good to go. This guy needs a cheeseburger and a milkshake. And back to live. No, you guys gotta let me go. I'm so happy to be doing this. Like, oh, geez. It's been... Wow. Why haven't I done this before? But I'm so excited. Like, okay, there's two reasons I've literally got to just get off here soon. One, I got to eat some food. And two, I got to finish mixing these songs so I can get them out to you guys. That's like my priority number one right now. Like, I said I was going to like mix it while I was talking to you guys, but I just got so into it that I just had to be here with you guys instead. Where are you? I'm in my van in my small little city in Pennsylvania. But I love the woods. I would appreciate it. I mean, I ain't gonna turn down if you decide to roll up to my van window here and give me a cheeseburger and a milkshake. I actually did have a cheeseburger today though. But I could eat another one, that's for sure. I'll be recording some music in a couple hours. Yeah. Dude. Let's collaborate on something. For real. I wanna like team up with as many people as I can. Cross-eyed. Nobody screenshot that. Yep, that's where I'm at. Alright. I'm about to say sayonara to you guys. I'm sorry. I'm starving. My stomach's growling. I need to eat. If I go cross-eyed with this filter. White teeth, black teeth. Whoa. Oh, there we go. That's cool. Look at that, old school. Yeah, I did go to Ferndale. I love that school. I love it. It wasn't for me, you know, but I do love it. Watch this. Alright, I'm starting to lose my mind now. I'm gonna keep this effect on though until we close out. Yo, wouldn't that be something just to get a pizza order to the van? Like, they'd be like, well, what's your address? Like, where do we find it? And I'm just like, you know, just look for that van. Just look for the van, come, just knock on the door. Knock on the window of the van. Just open the door up and just be like, hey. Actually, I'll be looking like this excited when I see a pizza. When I finally see some food. Save this live. Provicho. How do you say that, Christian? I don't know how to say that. It's lagging. What's going on? What's going on? Hello. Alright, it's back. I think. Provicho. I don't know. I hope that was it. Save this live. Alright, I have to figure out how to do that. But I'm definitely going to. Rolling in my 6'4". Yeah. Deuces. See ya. See you, Gary. And everyone else. Amy. Thank you for including everybody else in that too. Alright, I'm going. Thank you guys for being here. This was an incredible being a part of this family. Yeah. I'm gonna go eat some food. Peace. I gotta figure out how to save this. How do I save this? Does anybody know? How do I stop it and save it? Does anybody know how to stop this live and then save it? Because if I press this X up here, I don't want it to just delete it. Alright. Nobody knows how? Does it give you an option after you click the X? I just don't want to click the X and then not be able to save it. Don't lock the door.
Okay, what are you doing?
On a live stream.
What?
On a live stream. Say what's up.
Oh.
Here's my sister.
What's up, everybody? We look alike, don't we?
We don't look alike.
Our eyes. We're...
Yeah, blue eyes, that's it.
I look like crap, Gary. Thanks for embarrassing me.
I don't know how to save this thing.
Okay. Is that on Facebook or?
YouTube.
Oh.
Alright guys, I'm gonna have to risk it and just close it out and see what happens. I clicked everything down below. None of it's giving me the option to just save it, so alright. Here's the moment of truth, guys. Lastly, seriously, thank you guys for being here. It means the world. I'm live again soon. Yeah. Peace. For real.